We're opening a free grocery store sponsored by Poly Market, but it was only going to last like a week.
No, that was something that happened. Oh my gosh, that's super. What is that? Water, vegetable juice, fruit juice, 100%.
All right, we're going right in raw, no song, because the internet's been fucking around, and I'm finding out. So let me know. I tried to fix everything. We'll see if it's fixed. Let me know if the stream rate is shit. Let me know if everything's great. Oh, this is not a good way to open a stream. How's it going, guys? It's been a couple of days. I've been busy. Let me see those bees in the chat. Let me see all that goodness. Now, to open the show up, I found this video that's been kind of going a bit, been doing a bit of numbers. It's gone around. So let's take a look. This is one of the funniest things I've seen recently, though. It's like actually, to use the phrase, beyond parody. Let's take a look. And I'll show you the parody of it in a second. So this is a police body cam.
Why do you let those kids get away with this? They are not supposed to be here!
If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you, and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice.
Fucking try it.
All right, so right away, this person is the actual embodiment of this meme. It's actually just exactly what they look like. It is what it is. It is what it is. You'll see this as we go through. This blue hair tries to stand up to this police officer. Like, oh my goodness, we're talking about Jeremy today, and we've got a blue hair story. He should be going nuts about this, but apparently there's just no news.
Are you threatening me?
You're threatening me.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not just...
Because I'm here right now to deal with a stolen vehicle. I ain't got time to hear you screaming and yelling.
I don't have time to constantly be abused.
We'll get OPD done.
Oh, Jim did a breakdown of this on Saturday. I didn't see that. Might have to check that out later.
I'm here then, because I gotta work this stolen vehicle.
What do you mean OPD?
Alpha 73 University.
Alpha 73.
Can we get
He's breathing. He's breathing.
another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown.
Oh my goodness, he's having a breakdown. What? Shay.
Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
Oh, he got the pepper spray out straight away.
351.
Get down on the ground right now.
Now, this is actually just Axe body spray, because you got to imagine the smell that's coming out from it. It's emanating from these situations.
You're about to get sprayed.
No,
Get down on the ground right now.
Leave me alone!
I can come in there.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you going to calm down?
I'm getting my phone out. I have to film
I'm
this.
telling you. Are you going to calm down?
I will calm down. I will calm.
You know what this...
Wait, hold a second. Go back for a second. He had to get the phone out, but he's like literally shaking.
You going to calm down?
I'm getting my phone out. I have to film this.
I'm telling you.
The actual state. Do Americans really just have to film everything? Literally shaking, get the phone out. Imagine if he escaped into the mailroom.
Are you going to calm down?
I will calm down. I will calm.
You know what this is?
I will calm down when you get the pepper spray.
Oh my goodness. Yes, he can't go in there because it's the mailroom. That's very, very rude. By the way, gems are showing up on like, what is this from? Is this like YouTube has actually integrated the thing? I can actually show the things now. 10 gems. What is that? Thank you very much. And also, press F for 10 gems. Chili, 6 gems. Silver Star, 2 gems. What are these gems? I'm getting gemmed out. What is this? An episode of like Steven Universe or something?
Out of my face!
Alpha 73.
Leave me alone!
I have...
Just please!
Pepper spray.
Please! Just stop pointing the pepper spray at me! I will calm down if you do that!
I mean, that's a lie. They're not going to calm down.
Stop threatening me!
Yeah, lower your voice.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Do you want to get tased?
I want you to leave me alone!
It looks like they actually have a third nostril. It's kind of weird. Well, we got Trent Johnson with a 10 saying, one of the rare times I catch you streaming live during this hour. It's 10:30 p.m. where I live. Thanks for helping me fill the casino void this week. Yeah, I'll probably do another stream tomorrow because there's actually a lot of content that I'm going to cover up before I go to Tokyo on Saturday. By the way, if we hit the goal tonight, I can confirm that we'll get a Mr. Morrow style Tokyo Disney vlog featuring myself, where I'll be any hoozling. I'll be eating the churros. I'll be on the Tangled Fantasy. I don't know. I'm being forced to go, begrudgingly having to go to Disneyland. So, and it's a real trial, I know. But I'll try and record that and upload it as some members content or something.
Particularly abusing me!
If you come,
You did it!
if you come towards me one more time,
Follow me!
you are going
And stick your bills in administrators!
I gotta
Don't
deal
you
with this. I gotta
remember?
deal with this.
Don't you remember?
My question is, what is this person like when they're acting normal, you know? Or is this just their everyday state?
Focus on me, okay?
Execution 97. 13.
Get away!
You don't tell me where to go.
You like Tokyo? Well, the thing is, this is the worst time to go to Disneyland because it's like 38 degrees Celsius and 100% humidity. I'm going to be like sweating like an absolute pig. I tried filming a video like the last few days ago, which I'm editing now. And it's like midnight and I'm just covered in sweat. It's like so embarrassing. I don't even want to release it.
Fuck you! Fuck you, cop!
Alpha 73 University.
I want to
No, it's too late now. It's too late now. He's going to be taken away.
Shay!
He's taken.
I just want to get away from him!
Oh, they jumped into the Breaking Bad Mexico segment here
I understand that.
with the sepia tone filter.
Shay! Shay! Stop! Mass! Tickling me! Just say Shay!
Alpha 73.
Josh,
What have I got in the
please
bag
just
there?
tell them to use the right pronouns. Please. You know it's causing me a lot of distress.
He's putting on the gloves. Like I wouldn't want to touch this person without gloves either.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you very nicely. Put your stuff down, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Alpha 70 to Riley Rivera.
Not going to be arrested.
Put your stuff down.
Rivera.
I know, like, the thing is, this almost seems like a performance, right? I mean, obviously it is very performative, but this seems like a parody that they'd filmed for like a comedy show that like 10 years ago before everything, you know, went broke, as Jeremy would say. By the way, JF did nothing wrong followed. Thank you very much. Okay. Maybe we need to set Jeremy, not Jeremy, JF to mash this potato too.
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Okay, so I'm only gonna ask you one more time. You can record all you want, but it's already beyond that point.
You're stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to
Yeah,
please stop stressing.
we already tried to help you. So
No, you didn't.
yes.
You came in with hostile intent.
Put your hands.
Be alone.
Oh, what is this gem thing? Like, is this a lot? I don't know how much this is, but thank you very much. It looks yellow, so it must be a good one, right? 750 gems? Is this on Kick or YouTube? Where are these coming from? I actually don't know. What are the gems for? Someone tell me. Like, I'm being bumped. I mean, I don't know, like, what this means. But thank you very much.
On the ground right now.
Don't
Get on the
hurt
ground.
me.
Get on the ground right now.
Get on the
Don't
ground.
hurt me.
Get down on the ground right now.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta go. Come on, please. Stop. Get down now.
Like, not the programmer socks. This is the kind of angle you get in Japanese content.
Get through.
They're actually wearing the programmer socks. I wonder what they're actually studying. It's probably actually like computer engineering or something.
Down. Let go. Hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back.
I can't.
No.
I can't breathe.
I just want it.
Like, the thing is, I can't even say that much about this because it's already the absolute limit of what parody is. So, like, what jokes can you even make about this? It's just the absolute state of American college campuses.
Come on, stop.
Josh, please. Josh, please. This is all a big misunderstanding.
It's all a misunderstanding.
I'm gonna spray him.
No, please don't say him.
Like, this is actually so, like, by the way, what a body type. It's like the potato without, like, a Mr. Potato style body. Their concern is like, I'm about to be tased. It's like, all right, I'm about to be tased, but please just don't misgender me.
Okay, her. I'm gonna spray her.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna spray her. All right, thank you. They're like pouring at their face, like tears of joy. They said the right pronoun.
Hand behind your back.
No.
Yes. I don't want to spray you.
3 on 3, reference.
Give me your hand.
Thank you. Yeah. Remember when the police tase and spray you? Remember to tip them.
Is there any way I can?
No, give me your hand.
Give me your hand. Please, I can calm down. You just give me some space.
See what's gonna happen?
That's the taste sound.
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hand behind your back.
Put your hand behind your
I think he was just holding it up though and like doing it in front of their face to scare them.
back.
Space. Give me your hand. I just need space,
Give me your
please.
hand. Put your hand.
Jalen, give me your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna
By the way, I'm drinking my disgusting coffee / soda water creation that everyone in chat hates except for one person.
tase you if you don't cooperate.
It's good.
Tase
Jalen,
you.
give me. Jalen, it's gonna hurt, man. Just give me your hand. He's not gonna tase you. Just give me your hand.
You're gonna arrest me.
No, give me your hand.
Yes, we need your hand.
I don't arrest me.
Let's fucking go. Crab dance time.
Let's go. Give me your hand.
You're gonna get it again this time.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Leave me alone. Give me your hand.
Like I was kind of joking before, but they literally are programmer socks. How is there's so many jokes I want to make, but they're already just made by this person existing. Did they see the Chud memes making fun of them and then adopt that as a personality? That's the only way this makes sense.
Give me your hand.
You're gonna get it again this time.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Leave me alone. Give me your hand.
Look at this.
Give me your hand.
I got his leg. I got his leg.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Oh, this is brutal, but it's so funny.
Relax, okay?
There you go.
Apparently, this is clipped by Inside the Blue TV.
We got it.
We got targets.
More like Inside the Blue Hair.
The battery only open.
Oh, I see they were trying to escape through the disabled entrance. That makes sense.
What was I supposed to do? Okay. Comply. Now you're under arrest for battery on illegal.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just not be freaking out. That's all I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What do you mean?
Watch your head. Roll over. Now get up.
Josh, please.
On your knee.
Wait, did he say Josh, please? Is he appealing to Josh Moon of the Kiwi Farms? I think that's the least likely person to help you.
Try it.
Roll over. Now get up.
Josh, please.
He did. Said Josh, please.
On your knee.
Try it.
Now stand up.
I have my phone. Ow, I can't get up.
You said you did taser, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's so many weirdo Joshes out there, to be honest. Josh is sitting up there on his throne made of Troon skulls, and he's like, "Your God can't help you now."
Sit down. We're gonna have the fire department take a look at you.
Let's just take it to the car.
Is that the Lego? Is that the Lego CEO from Bricks and Mini?
Put him in my car. Okay.
Come on. You're gonna be all right. Come on. Thanks, Joe.
Look at the shoes. Look at the shoes.
I have my phone back.
Go get your belongings, all right?
I hate you all. I hate you. You escalated this. You didn't have
You escalated this? What's this person
to pull out the pepper spray. You didn't have to continue this game to me.
Do you want more units downtown?
You knew my buttons and you set them off.
I'll live out shortly, but I think we're real faithful now.
All right, almost the end of this. Then we'll get into the show proper. This is just kind of the warm up.
Do not push me.
All right, there you go. Now from troons to trains, I have found this thread of like these train otakus in Japan getting absolutely felted. It's really funny, but it's like so esoteric. This only lasts for a second. So basically, what's happening here is there's a thing in Japan. Everyone knows like rail fans, obviously, but there was this train that was going to go past, and it's getting completely blocked by this regular train. Oops, what the fuck is this? They're like so excited waiting for it. And then they get so mad. It's so good. But these people are absolutely crazy, like in Japan. They'll like harass old people and women and stuff. See, there's the train they really wanted to see. It got completely cock-blocked by that other train. I think that's like Kyoto, isn't it? It looks like Yamashina Station or something. There's actually an entire thread of these. I posted this in the Discord if you want to check it out. But there's this is the absolute state of the Toritetsu in Japan. They're actually on the tracks to the point where they actually stop the train and they have to get pushed back behind the barrier and they refuse to move. And then they like start swearing and telling the like train officers to die and shit. Anyway, That's the opening part. We'll get into this part now. Okay. But I guess I got to read all these gems. I don't know what these gems are. We got 2 gems from Marcus. We got 2 gems. Or Silver Star from Bob. We got I read this one already. We got 10 gems from Bob as well. What are these? What is a 1 gem worth? Like 5 cents or something? I mean, I appreciate it because I need the pennies. We got 1,000 gems loot box from D Jowers. 1,000 gems from Jim Cox trophy cake. We got a W pinata. 1,000. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I go away for like 3 days and everything on YouTube has changed. Like, what is actually going? We got 1,000 gems from Little Mike saying air travel. I don't know. Is this what you're saying? Or is this what the sticker is? I don't know. We've got a laughing disco. All right. I think that's all the gems. We cleared them out. I have no idea what's going on. Right. So I don't usually cover Dick Masterson and the biggest problem in the universe. But this was posted by Alyssa Clips, and I saw it. And it's actually pretty funny because Dick has been wanting to get away from this show for a long time. He's been trying to find his new Maddox, and it was basically he needs that foil, that kind of like bad guy that people can laugh at. There was Eric July, but he's done. He's a dad now. He wants to be like, I guess he wants to just retire and be old and not normal. But he's got this problem, which is Vito. And Vito is absolutely his slave. And in this clip, we're going to learn how Vito is basically going to be forced to become an indentured servant for Dick Masterson. And it's so funny because Dick holds all the cards and Vito is just begging him to keep this old patron because he's like, Dick wants to end the show. Or at least that's what they're implying, because there's a lot of like kayfabe and like fake shit that happens on the show. Like, I mean, let me know in the chat if you think this is real or fake. I think we're back. I think it dropped for a second. Let me know if I'm roboting or something. We might have to reset things. Unfortunately, I was like doing the intro segment to try and see if the internet was working today. It seems like it's working, but we'll see. I don't know. We've got a gold coin to pay for internet. It seems like we're back though. So I think we're fine. All right. So we'll just get into it and I'll kind of go through it as we go.
Wait, is that your problem, Jim?
All right. Also, we got this. Uncle Alert. Yes, he's getting old.
It should be more fun or having to be nice to cops.
I think it's a double. It's a twofer because now I'm realizing.
Do this shit.
What? I'm realizing that the problem is that a black lady heals. You got to go to jail.
The problem was just having to be nice to cops is funny.
All irrationally.
Like a whole other problem.
Now, Vito, whatever his name is, he deserves to suffer. So this is what he gets, what he fucking deserves. They're also going to reveal how much money they make, which is not that much as I thought anyway.
All right, having to be nice to cops. Wow, the fucking problem police over here. We should get a little stinger for you.
Okay, here's my
I have
problem.
to be nice to the problem police.
Time.
Time.
There's not enough of it, is there? Show ends, work ends, son's in bed. Yeah, rushing to the show, skipping the show.
He's tired, boss. He just has no effort for this anymore. He doesn't want to put up with this shit. He's got his retirement money, but Vito doesn't. That's the problem. Vito needs this man.
There's not enough time, Vito.
Uh-oh.
So this month will be my last month.
All right.
Doing the show.
Now, is it going to be the real month? Let me know in the chat. Yes for 1, 2 for no. I kind of think that this might be real because Vito kind of reveals some inside baseball as it goes through.
I just don't have the time for it anymore.
He's his boss. He had a kid and now he doesn't give a shit about things. What the fuck's going on here? Did Vito just leave the show or did he just get rid of him? He rage quit. All right, let's skip forward a little bit until Vito comes back and they start arguing. There we go.
Oh man, I don't want to do this. What? Time?
I don't have time, man.
Right.
I'm out of it.
He's got a kid.
I'm out of time.
All right. I'm sorry.
Who will replace Dick is the question. I think they suggested that Billy the Fridge would come in or something, which is kind of a name I haven't heard in a long time. But Vito's determined to not give Dick his take. And the funniest thing here, it's going to come up as it goes through this. But essentially, he's either forced to give Dick Masterson 25% of the show forever, or he's going to take a 10% haircut on a new Patreon. Because there's like, apparently in Patreons, if you have like a new Patreon, they get a flat 10%. So he's just going to be enslaved either way, and the A-logs are going to like laugh at him no matter what, unless Dick just gives him the Patreon. But why would he do that?
Where'd you go?
I jacked it a little bit. Jacked off a little bit.
I guess you had a quick viewing of Cuties while he was off screen.
Had to rub one out.
I think this was 5 years old. I'm pretty sure this is. I mean, I don't know. They've been doing the same shtick for the last 5 years, so it might be. I'm pretty sure this was uploaded like a week or two ago.
Can't you save this for a fun
forever.
episode? Well, save it for next episode.
Oh, what do you mean?
This episode sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's do a good episode, and then you can do your big announcement.
I mean, is there a good episode of The Biggest Problem?
Well, I'll do this month.
Okay.
I got a deal for you to think about.
I don't
want to do. Think about if you want to do this. You don't have to talk. Just think about it. Think about it for next week.
Think about
you just got to
what?
think about it. Think about this. What if?
Look at him. He's sad. He's pathetic. He's looking down. He can't even look into the camera.
No.
I mean, I never really look into the camera either.
What if I do this month?
No.
And then what if?
No.
What if you and Billy did the show after
That's Bill at the
that?
Fridge, I think.
Right.
And all you did was you kept everything. You took over the channel, everything. But you just gave me a measly 25%.
Oh, you
What about that?
motherfucker. You are such a fucker.
The Vito is going to be forced to work for Dick Masterson forever. Vito has no cards because nobody likes Vito. There's no one describes themselves as a Vito fan. They just like to see him suffer, and that's true. That's
What about that? What about that?
No, you're not getting 25%.
This is a deal for you and Billy to discuss.
This is a great deal for Vito, by the way, to take over this Patreon, because there's a lot of people that'll just forget to unsubscribe and things like that. And I think they're getting like something between $5,000 and $10,000. I think they say 5,000 in this, but I'm not sure if that's accurate or if that's just his cut. But if Vito knows that if he makes a new show, if he makes a new Patreon, nobody's going to subscribe. Trucker Rob with a 10 saying, well, howdy. Well, how's it going, Trucker Rob?
It's not
It's
for
a
just you.
terrible deal.
This is a deal for you and Billy to
What
discuss.
are you contributing to get 25%? Nothing?
Walking away. I'm contributing the most easiest gift in the history of podcasting.
I will give you a one-time
Walking away.
payout. Okay, how's that?
You're not going to.
Vito, the expert businessman, I'll give you a one-time payment, but he's got no cards here. And the funny thing is he's going to give Dick more cards.
A one-time payout. It's nothing. 25%.
You're not getting a 20.
Easy money.
You know that's retarded.
That's more than you're making now.
Okay. I would just do another show.
This is again.
Then do it. Just do it then.
This is a conversation. This offer goes to both of you, not just you.
Okay, okay. Well, you can give. How about you give Billy the show, and he can do the show with somebody else? Because I'm not giving you 25% of ongoing revenues from the show to walk away.
I will make the same. Okay, you're right. I will make the same deal for Billy then. If Billy,
his smile and optimism gone, he's just like, why don't you just give it to Vito, to Billy then? Okay, and he's like, wait, no, wait.
has somebody in mind that he'd like to take over this show with, they can take it over and just give me 25% of the Patreon. You've talked to me. You've made a good point. The deal is
I
for
have the show,
you.
So
And,
he's gonna have
but
to
you
25%
just said
to you and 25% to me.
Well, then you can present that to Billy. But my deal is
So
for
you're
you and
selling
Billy.
your 50%.
No, I'm not
to
selling
Billy.
anything. I'm just saying either we shut the Patreon down, or you and Billy take over the show instead.
This is when Vito starts to panic. It's because like they could just like stop the show and leave the Patreon up, and then Vito would still get money like residuals from just like I said, people that forget to unsubscribe. But Dick is actually like, I'm just going to shut it down, which is actually like the honest thing to do, I would say.
The fucking what
I can tell you right
show,
now,
whatever.
and we don't need to stretch this out. I'm not engaging in an ongoing business relationship where I give you money in perpetuity. I can't even.
Well, that's a
email
conversation for you and your partner to
There's
have.
no. I can't even email you. I'm not going to find a way.
Why would you need to email me to send me money?
Now, some backstory on this is that Vito can't email Dick anymore. Like even to discuss like things about the show, anything business related, anything topic related, Vito can't do that because he was sending so many like annoying cringe emails to Dick that he actually blocked him. So the only time they ever talk allegedly is on this show. They just show up at the same time and they go separate ways, and he doesn't want to be his friend. He's not even allowed to be at his house because of course he does have his weird predilections, and Dick does have a newborn baby that he's looking after.
You can't send email. You can't send money by email.
Dick, if you don't want to do the show anymore, we can end the show. I will do a different show. I got it. It's fine.
That's what I'm giving you the option. Feel free to think about it. I know you're you're very emotional.
I'm telling
guy.
you right now, 100%. I'm not giving you 25% in perpetuity. If you want it
then
one time,
then we end the show at the end of the month. That's fine.
We can just end the show. Yeah, sure. At the end of the month, we can end the show
and shut down the Patreon. Or you and Billy can take.
Now wait a minute, Dick. No,
get over. It's a lot of money for Billy. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting that out there.
I'm not.
For you guys to discuss. For you guys to discuss.
There's nothing to discuss. That's actually insane.
Well, I mean, it's
why do you want 25%?
It's a lot of money.
Why do you?
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
What do you? Okay,
he's gonna start his plead. He's like pleading here. He's like, no, wait a minute, Dick. You've got your Hollywood dream girl Barbie mansion. You've got money like in the bank. I don't have any of that shit. So apparently Vito's just living hand to mouth. He can't live off those super killer revenues. I don't think is the comic actually even out yet? I think you can download the PDF, but which is kind of funny for Vito, I suppose. But I think the physical copy isn't still out, right?
So you're telling me to do a different show? I got it.
No, I'm giving you a deal. That's the deal. You can take it over with your comedy partner.
25% to do nothing.
To walk
away. The deal is he's going to own 25% of your ass forever.
Away. Easy, nice and easy. Man,
I don't want you to walk away.
How much is that worth?
I have no interest in having you walk away.
Dick is Keemstar. Like, this is actually what he's doing. They've figured out that there's cottage industry where you can just like recruit old lolcows and get them to work on your farm forever. I mean, it's kind of what streamers do anyway. But then like you have people like Keemstar who's actually making an actual ranch and farm and just taking all the money as the creator, which I mean, good for him, I suppose. We got Secret Seeker sent emoji. We got Manicun gifted a rage quit and Fly White Girl with a 5 subs. Much appreciated.
Yeah, but I'm done.
Okay, you're done. So I'll start a new podcast. Guys, go to patreon.com/The Vito Show.
Don't do that. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody's going there.
For updates on the new podcast, I got an exciting format called The Jerk Off, which we will be pivoting to.
Is that when he just watches cuties?
Following the end of Biggest Problem in the Universe at patreon.com/The Vito Show, you get access to my Discord channel.
Hey, look, if you don't want to end up on a list, I wouldn't recommend going into Vito's Discord,
where we're always talking about new and exciting things that are coming up. And I'll talk to Billy and see if Billy's interested in doing another podcast. But there's no possible way to sustain a show where 25% of the money just goes out the window.
A show that has legs. A show that has legs.
Yeah, I can just do the exact same format and call it something else. I can call it Problem Town with Vito. Like, it doesn't. We've discussed this. The format is whatever.
We didn't discuss anything. I didn't discuss anything with you.
We have absolutely discussed that the show's format is not what is valuable.
Hold on. I'm loading the super chats.
Okay. There's nothing to discuss, and I'm not discussing. If you want to sell the show to Billy, maybe he'll do it. Yeah. I'm not going to do it with him.
I mean, I didn't think of that, but you're putting the idea in my head. Maybe it's
sell it to anybody.
Billy's the talent.
How about Billy and Maddox? I'll sell my half to Maddox. You can sell your half.
I'm not selling half of anything. Like, I'm not doing like this. Let's make a deal shit. I'm telling you, if you want to take over the show with Billy and not do this fucking retarded magic show that you got. I mean, you guys are better than the magic show. I don't care either way. I'm just.
Are they actually doing like card tricks or something? What is this magic show that I'm hearing about?
Telling you. I'm just telling you that the offer's
so
out
me
there.
And Billy might do a new show if Billy's into it, or I might do the show with Josh Denny or somebody else.
I mean, you could do anything. Don't let me talk you out of something you're already doing. But I'm telling you, this offer's also there for you.
You're telling me biggest problem is ending. I got it.
Yeah. Fukahoua Gods for 2. Thank you for not killing your show. Dick,
25%. Are you retarded?
Win.
It reminds me of those old super chats that was coming in. That was like the guy that would always send Ricada the "thank you for not killing yourself" super chat. And then I wonder if he still sends those chats. Max Murr in the chat says, "Isn't there Juju the Cow OnlyFans chat?" I don't know. I wouldn't know. And we got 10 coins, which I don't know what these are. But
it's a good deal.
All the same.
Who would win?
It's
the
not a good deal.
Or the
countdown? You spent a year destroying the Patreon and getting it down to like as low of a pot. Now, if you had made this deal at the beginning before you completely tanked the show and put it in the gutter, maybe then I would have considered it. But
so there is a number where it's a good deal.
So has Dick just been trying to ruin this so that he can make Vito suffer indefinitely? Because if he did quit the show earlier on, then there would have been quite a lot of people on the Patreon still. Because I think they used to make like $10,000 a month, I want to say. It seems like it's down to 5. And if they're getting 50% each, so it's $2,500 a month. Not great money, honestly, especially if you live in LA, or Hollywood, which is where I think they live. Vito has, yeah, exactly. Vito has no value. Dick holds all the cards, But Vito has one piece of information that he hasn't told Dick yet, and he's going to give it. He's just going to like give him this free info, which is ridiculous.
Incredulous Vito, Stonewall
get
Vito,
the Patreon
always
as
a
low
lack
as
of
I can.
understanding.
Let me lock
Meet
Vito onto
Gazer
the
pretend.
YouTube so he can't do fill-in shows.
The show should go
And
back to a
then,
weekly format.
once the show
I
is
can't.
completely on its deathbed.
Vito has negative. Yeah, Vito does have negative value, but the thing is, there are a group of people that'll just throw super chats to laugh at somebody, even though it's kind of like against their own interests. Like with the Chrissy Maya stuff, basically, like they're just throwing chats to like laugh at her, but then she's just gobbling them up and like being happy.
And I'll go, well, you know, I can't. Look, I get it. You got other stuff going on that's more exciting. It's fine. But this 25% thing, did you really think I was going to bite on that? Are you insane?
I don't care. That's the deal that
If
you're
you
being
don't
offered.
care, then just
it's
give me
good
the
for
show.
you. It's good for Billy. It's good for the fans. It's a good deal.
I'll give you a one-time payout, and you can walk away and be happy.
What's the one-time payout?
Figure it out. What do you want?
200,000.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna ask for some retarded fucking number
Well, what's the number? I mean, Bender for 5.
for a
Vito's
show
not
that
a
makes
pedophile.
what, $5,000 a month? What do you
Vito's
expect
not
to
a
get?
pedophile.
There you go. They're making $5,000 a month. Is that the entire show? Because like Dick has his own show, right? The Dick Show. And then the biggest problem is like an extra $5,000. So Vito's doing this clown act, debasing himself for $2,500 a month, and then he's trying to argue for this like 10-15% of this old like legacy grandfathered in Patreon account, which he's about to tell.
.com/Vito, guys. The
Miserable
Vito
Mexican
Show
for 5. Please get more guests. There shouldn't be any excuses since the show is virtual. That's a good
The show will be called The Jerk Off. I've already got jerkoff.show, I think.
The comedy stylings of Vito, everyone. He's already bought the website, jerkoff.show. Wow, amazing. Can't wait to see that.
Do you really?
Yeah, jerkoff.show. What? That's not a good URL? It's funny that it's the jerkoff.show. That's funny.
It was not, in fact, funny.
Guys, you get access to the Vito Discord, where you can discuss which guest hosts you would like me to have.
Can we get an update from
What kind of person goes on Vito's show, though? Like, what are these guests that he's bringing in? I don't think there's anything.
Deep State Derek on current events? Maybe Scott Adams could visit.
This show is over.
Dick is laughing. Well, he's laughing specifically that it's such a bad name. It's not funny because it's a funny name. It's funny because it's a terrible idea. And Vito,
are you going to do guest appearances? Is that part of your 25% fee?
Why would I do guest appearances? The fee is to walk away.
Well, I mean, I knew this was coming. I just didn't know you were going to ask for 25% for nothing. It's crazy.
It's not for nothing. He is the show. He made the show. You were brought on to be a fat, unlikable retard. That's the only thing you have.
I know. If I was giving something, it'd be more. Comic Artist Pro
good.
Secrets for 5. Dick, this ingrate doesn't deserve his 37.5%.
There you go. Some people are asking who watches this show. Apparently, it's EVS.
I know it's a tiny reduction, and he gets to continue the show. Actually, Vito doesn't have to take any reduction at all. He can just give 25% to Billy. It's just an ego thing. It's crazy. Trio
It's not
does
an ego
too.
thing. Why
give
would I
the show to me and Riley? I'll give you 50%.
Yeah, give it to Riley.
There you go.
That'll last about a week.
Well, you and you and Billy. I think it's got to be you and Billy. You guys are good together.
I think me and Billy are good together. So if you want the show to continue, just give me the show. I'm not going to fight you about it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He's just like, he's so pathetic. He's just rolling over and showing his belly. You can just like, his face just exudes defeat. I mean, he deserves to suffer. Like, I think he actually mentions that. He's like, people just want to see him suffer, which is true. It's very true. That's what he deserves.
Fight me about it.
But what do you actually want?
And like, the thing is, this is the only time, like, obviously these sort of business meetings and these like dealing should happen behind closed doors, but this is his only opportunity because he's not allowed to contact Dick Masterson after the show. This is his only opportunity to plead his case, and he's just failing.
I just told you that I told you a deal that I'm
Why
willing
do you
to,
want
to
money?
do.
What are you talking? You're fine.
Why do you want money? Because it's money.
I know you have money, so it's not.
I love money. There you go. Like, Dick, you've got money. You're rich already. You're already set. You don't need it. Like, this is just the mindset of like losers, where it's like this person's already got $1 million. Why don't they just give me their money?
Not about money. What do you actually want?
It's a licensing fee. GGEs for 50. Make the deal, Vito. That guy's got money. Comic Book Pro Secrets for 5. Dick Clark is dead, yet his estate still gets 25% of Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve while someone else hosts it, Vito. Did you know that?
And I will get 50% of my new podcast venture. And if Billy is my co-host,
You should get the
receive...
Patreon up right now for your new podcast venture.
Well, the problem is that it's that same.
So Vito knows one thing that Dick doesn't know. He's just going to tell him right now.
Problem where if you use a new Patreon, they take 10% right off the top.
So he's just strengthened Dick's. So he has to take either. He either has to take a 10% discount or a 25% discount. So he's arguing for like 10% essentially, or like, I guess 15% exactly what he's arguing for. Suffer pedo.
What? So it's better to find a grandfather Patreon account, and then they take.
This is your master debater, or not master debater, master negotiator. Ah, the negotiator has arrived. So this is apparent. I didn't know about this, but apparently people will buy old Patreons because then you can get the more of the deal. Because I think Patreon used to take like 1 or 2%, and now it's 10%.
So it's better to find a grandfather Patreon account, and then they take less percentage.
Trio Doug for 2. Super Killer really killed this show. Well, nothing lasts forever, Trio Doug, but thank you. Employee of the month. You were the last employee of the month. The Wanderer's Field Guide for 2. Cry Bully Richard. How am I crying? The Malware for 2. This show is ending before Super Killer ships. One of the Super Killers.
Is that true? Subbook isn't out yet?
Might make it out this month. I don't know. One of
it's
you.
already
you
out.
have proofs.
You want your copy?
Okay, apparently it is available, but I guess it's not colored.
I'll come by. I'll put it in your mailbox.
It's supposed to look.
I'll put it in your
5.
mailbox tonight.
No, do not come to my house tonight.
Well,
like
that's
trash.
all. You said you wanted your copy. I'm bringing it over.
I didn't say I wanted my copy.
You said whoever gets me my copy, so you're getting your copy.
Balder for 5. Hard to do a show making fun of people, and Vito clearly can't take being made fun of.
I can getting made fun of. It happens all the time.
Mr.
Oh, play the sad music. Everybody makes fun of me.
I don't know, man. I don't understand this at all. I mean,
somebody
you can't
clipped
do the
that
show
response. Somebody clipped that response. I can get made fun of. It happens all the time. Mr. G.
Literally.
Now, I think, if I remember correctly, because like I said, I don't follow too much of the Dick stuff. Vito was actually banning people, like paying members on Patreon because they were like laughing at him, which is ridiculous. Like now he's complaining about Dick driving down the Patreon for the last year, but he was actually banning paying subscribers because he couldn't take the heat. I think they had to take away his moderator controls so that he could just be impotent there as well.
This idea that the idea that like I don't have thick skin and that like I'm so precious about being made fun of that it killed the show is just ridiculous. People right now are getting exactly what they wanted. They wanted this show to end from day one. Like that was what they wanted. People wanted this show. They wanted a repeat of the last show. But the problem that they didn't get was they wanted a big
last show.
They wanted a big Maddox blow up where the two hosts leaving, like absolutely hating or whatever and feuding, and I just don't care. Like you didn't get it. I'm sorry.
Why do you think people wanted that?
Because they're addicted to it, man. The drama of it. I get it. The Maddox stuff.
They just want to see bad people suffer.
It was like exciting and fun. The radio wars, two people going at it. But at the end of the day,
how many people do you think wanted that? Like they just wanted a funny show. Why do you think people wanted a big Rankers blow up?
Because they love it. The drama propels it. People have been egging it on since day one. And I've been here going, guys, I don't think me and Dick have to be at odds with each other. I think we can just do a fun show. And people.
Like, what does Vito think he can offer that's actually fun and valuable? Are you going to talk about his Pog collection or some shit? Oh, my comic book's not out yet. Oh, Dick, look at this. I'm so fun. But I just want to be a happy, like, it's always sounding like DSP. I'm just trying to make positive content, Dick.
People have been constantly needling this, like, drama. And at a certain point, it just became
Wait, what do you mean needling the drama? Like Eric July? People loved the Eric July stuff.
People going to you and going, oh, Vito did this thing wrong. Vito said this, which is shitty. Just, like, trying to stir up this weird fucking animosity.
Has Vito ever had a good take, though? Like, has he even got one W on his board? I don't think so.
People come to me. People going, did you know Dick's talking shit about you, Dick, whatever. Yeah. And at the end of the day, I said, yeah, whatever, man. I just want to do a fun, funny show. And
who are you talking about? I don't think like the majority of people wanted this like.
There have been people who from day one have been, there are people who go, man, I can't wait to see Vito fail. I want to see him homeless. I want to see.
Yeah. I want to see him fail. I want to see him homeless.
Everything fall apart for him.
How many people could say that? How many people could possibly say that?
There's a lot.
100?
it's the whole Kiwi Farms mentality of like, we want to see this guy ruined. We want to see him ruin his life. He's a lol cow. Maybe we can push him into blowing everything up and destroying the show. And I drove them.
Who are you talking about?
Dude, I don't know their names. It's like Bumfuck and Plum Jar and Jim Jim. Okay, they all are fucking.
Why are you complaining about Bumfuck and Jim Jar? Like, who gives a shit? There are some people that are just not suited for public appearances. I mean, obviously, Vito has a face for radio, but he should just not be. I mean, he can't be in public anyway because he needs to be away from schools and things. But you know,
and internet names, man.
Fucking Plum Jar.
The point is,
so those guys wanted you to what? Be homeless?
Yes,
dude. It's the same as like it turned into the Kiwi Farm shit, where they just go, "Hey, here's a guy who's a little bit happy and he enjoys what he's doing. I was having a great time."
Kiwi Farms is literally just a drama forum. People try and make the Kiwi Farms to be this big bad internet like bully or something, but they just make fun of you. They just talk about what you say and laugh at you. Now, of course, some people use information from the Kiwi Farms, such as phone booking and things, to harass people, but that's actually exclusively against their terms of service. Well, I think I remember seeing something over the last few days that like the Kiwi Farms lost its DDoS protection, which may mean that the site will go down for good. So that's unfortunate.
I'm putting on this show every week, bringing comedy to people, and then people said, "Well, hey, maybe we can make him freak out. Maybe we can harass him."
Here's a human paraquat, right?
Dude, it's the same shit they always do. Like where they go, "Well, if we just harass him over and over, eventually he'll freak out."
What do you mean harass you though?
If he freaks out, I don't know, like coming to my house, filming inside my garage.
Yeah, but that's like not the Kiwi Farms though. That's like actually people that just like orbit these sort of shows. Like what is it, Schizo Sean or something that like goes up to Minnesota as well.
Fucking
that one
videos inside my car.
Schizo Sean?
Happened more times than that, but you don't know about it because I don't talk about it.
Oh, really?
On at least 3 different occasions. I'm dead serious. On at least 3 different occasions, people come to my house, filmed inside my garage, taking tours around my house.
How do people get into his garage? Did he just leave it open?
Trying to.
Was that LADWP? Were they checking the meter, especially?
No,
like,
just assholes who are former fans of the show who decided, well, maybe we can, and again, they would send me messages. They'd send me pictures of my house. They'd be like, I was at your house last night. You're a fucking fat.
Did this actually happen? I do remember that Schizo Sean showed up at his like house, and he was wearing like a t-shirt that looked like it was like some sort of kiddie TV show, like a My Little Pony t-shirt or something like that. Something like that. Ablatius gifted a sub. But yeah, those are crimes. Why wouldn't you just report that to the police or something?
Your house in the street?
Exaggerating?
No, like
okay, so it's like with Jeremy talking about people going through his garbage, just making up stories out of whole cloth.
Going into my garage and fucking around and like touching my shit. Okay,
touching your car.
And I don't talk about it.
I don't think does Vito actually have a car? I thought he's a bus guy.
And whatever's in the garage, man. Going through my boxes and shit. And I don't talk about it because fucking obviously, you don't talk about that shit. Because
why are you talking about it now?
The person with the pony avatar was very, very keen to make sure it wasn't My Little Pony.
Because I'm telling you that those people who have been pushing to look, we want Vito to fail. I got it. Okay, I might fail. I probably will fail. There's a very strong chance I will fail at life. I will never be a great creator. I will never be a great comedian. I will never be a great comic creator. You got what you want, man. Like, what more can I give to you?
Everything. Everything. You have to give everything. Not until you're homeless on the streets of LA will we be happy. And even then, not happy.
You need me to hang myself? Would that make it work? Like,
they would really hate if you did the show.
Yeah, okay.
With Billy and gave me 25%.
It's just they want the show to end. They would either way. They would go, oh my God, Vito has to give Dick 25% of his money. What a cuck. Or the show ends and they go, oh my God,
who cares?
The show ends. Vito's a cuck.
Why are you?
He's like actually like bouncing up and down now. He's literally shaking. But he has to take some sort of L. Either the Dick takes the money forever and he's an indentured servant, little clown working on his lolcow farm forever, or Patreon cuck. What's it going to be? Make your choice.
Who cares about Plum Jar and Fumbus?
I'm just saying that you guys who have been pushing from day one to try and end the show in some big dramatic freak out. Well, you didn't get that. Like, you really wanted some blow up where I betrayed Dick and I go nuts and I sue him. You didn't get that. So now you get this slow, pathetic petering out. And congratulations.
Hey, just like his life.
You got it in your head that I don't know who these people are who want this like thing that you're talking about. The most supportive everyone
was being. It's the same people who sent people to my house to film videos and posted my address and posted my phone number.
I'm pretty sure you posted your address.
I never post my address, but let's be clear. These people.
Did Vito post his address or something and say like, come and find me, or like, what are you going to do? Stab me sort of thing? Was he inviting the trolls and then the trolls came in? Is that what actually happened? Is that the reality of the situation? And now he's complaining about it? You get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah.
Even if there's not a lot of them, they're very dedicated and they spend hours and hours going, how can we fuck with Vito? How can we make the show unfun? How can we suck all the comedy out of it?
Who are you
And
talking
How
about?
do you suck the fun out of a show? Like I can't suck the fun out of Friends or something because it's a show that I'm watching. Like I guess the viewers call in, but that's part of the show. What is he talking about? I think he's just making up. I mean, people are out to get him, which is very funny. But if you just ignore them, you can literally do whatever you want.
Though, like, why don't I see any of this stuff?
Dude, they're not sending it to you. They send it to me. And
how would I know?
You don't hear about it is because anytime I've gone to you and said, hey, this guy's fucking around talking about coming to my house, you said, I don't want to hear about it.
Dermy Wormy raided us over on Kick. How's it going, Dermy?
So there you go.
Yeah.
You don't have to hear about it. Yeah, so there. That's why you don't know about it.
Boom, blocked. I'm like Neo.
Okay, so don't tell me who are these people? What are you talking about? Because anytime
you don't have
I've
any
gone to you and
names, it's
said,
just like Jumblar Flumbus and stuff.
bro, when Schizo Sean said, I'm going to Vito's house to fucking record shit, I sent you one email that said, hey, I don't want to promote this guy on the show anymore. And you said, you immediately posted that fucking email on Twitter, basically egging him on, going, I can't believe Vito would bother me with this. When all I said to you was,
no.
Yeah, okay, well, all I said to you was, hey, I'm not going to promote guys who are coming to film shit at my house. It's not cool, man. I'm not going to give them fucking screen time.
Well, you didn't, did you?
Didn't he? Or is that just, I guess Schizo Sean broadcast that?
No, but it doesn't matter because you gave them the promotion they wanted anyway. You fucking blasted it out on Twitter.
How's that my fault?
This is unwatchable. The thing is, this is the best episode that I've ever seen. I mean, I don't typically watch it, but like of the clips, because I don't know, this feels real to me. If they're still going after a month, then I think we'll just never talk about these guys ever again. I mean, if the show's ending after a month, then I guess I'll never talk about them anyways. Anyway, this is probably the first and only time you'll ever see it.
Why did you post
But
that?
like, this is probably an example of one of the better shows, is what I'm saying.
Email. For what reason?
It's funny.
It's not funny. I legitimately told you, hey, a guy's joking about coming to my house. I'm not okay with it.
Schizo Sean. I mean, it's not a guy. You know him very well.
I don't know him very well, dude. He's a guy who listened to the show. At the time, I barely knew anything about him other than he came to Hackamania. Why do you think I had this like deep fucking romantic involvement with him?
What?
Because
He's
you
gay.
talk to people a lot. I think you knew who Schizo Sean was.
Dude, I don't know. I have no idea why you thought I knew who he was. I really.
He kind of like Vito does seem like the kind of person that fosters these parasocial relationships, a lot like the Quartering. We will get into like after this clip. We'll get into there's a new Luther Morgan video on another coffee fraud, which is actually fascinating. But these kind of like, I don't know, they kind of have the same archetype, the same body type as well. It's kind of interesting to me. But they like crave this like audience interaction. Like they want to be famous for doing nothing, essentially. They crave the fame. And it always just backfires on them.
Really didn't.
As far as I knew, he was like always around. Everybody knows who he was. Like,
that's crazy. He literally popped up one day, and I fucking had no idea who he was.
He was just like a mysterious guy with a bunny ears that showed up one day.
All right, look,
well, yeah, they prey on lonely people and also children, allegedly.
Yeah,
like a gunslinger, like the man in black.
Everybody wanted Vito to fail.
Guy says, when's the PKA reunion?
I don't know.
Trio Doug for 2 says Vito is fucking panicking. LMA.
I'm not panicking.
He was your strongest soldier.
Look, dude, I've known for a year that you would eventually end the show over something. I mean, honestly,
I'm not ending it. I'm giving you. I'm saying it could go on in this version. You're saying that's not enough money for you. So it's not me ending it. I'm saying this version it could continue with these guys that you love.
Now, like, so if the show's currently got Dick on, which is the draw to the show, I would imagine, and they're making $5,000, and Vito's getting what, half? So when he stands to get a pay rise when Dick leaves by 25%, but then that would be split with the new co-host if it's Bill at the Fridge. But then the people are just going to unsubscribe en masse, like immediately. So it's fucking over. It's over, Vito. Just give it up. Get a job. It's time to unironically put the fries in the bag.
But you're saying I want more money, and I'm saying, well, I just don't think I don't think you're going to get more money. I think it's a pretty good deal. That's all.
I think I'm a great podcaster. I think I'm a funny guy, and I think.
Gonna press X to down on that one. I think I'm a pretty funny guy. People like me. Okay, buddy. All right.
I will find a home continuing to podcast. And I think if there's an audience out there that likes when the show is just about having fun and doing comedy, all right, let's do a comedy show, man.
You sound like OP.
Like, does he actually pretend that he's actually a comic? What are you let's see Vito at stand-up. I don't think anyone has ever done that before. It's pure cope.
Dude.
Comic Artist Pro Secrets for 5. It's crazy how Vito became exactly.
Apparently, like EVS is the only person that donates to this show.
Like Liam Gray or July and Patrick S. Tomlinson with this shit. Riley broke him.
I don't agree. I think I just kept making stuff. Guys,
Cameron,
I don't understand. What
Cameron
is
for two.
what,
Don't
okay.
say the N-word.
Guys, I know you're trying to manufacture me into like some sort of lolcow character, and you just never got.
Look, if you have to make the statement, are you trying to turn me into a lolcow? You're already a lolcow. That's just the reality. You're being milked for humor, and now Dick is going to be milking you 25% for the rest of your career. This is the only endeavor that he has that makes money.
Got it. You never got that out of me. You can keep
guys.
You can keep doing this like fake laughter and this like oh my god
it's real.
Vito's lost it. Vito.
I do think that Dick's laughter is kind of annoying though. The
It was a complete crash out. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to show up and make a funny podcast.
They tried to turn Eric July in. Yeah, they wanted him to be their like bad guy, like the new Maddox, or I guess. But it didn't really make sense because all he does is just sell his comics and make a bunch of fucking money. And they tried to sell their own comic, and I guess it got funded by about $100,000, but it hasn't even shipped yet, allegedly. It looks like trash too.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Although I will say that I think the idea for Super Killer was kind of like a good idea. It was just the execution was really poor.
So abhorrent.
He's milked. Yes.
I don't know why you think something has to be abhorrent to be funny. Like it's funny.
But you guys are going like
it's funny.
Vito's an absolute joke. He provides nothing. All of this is just comedy.
Yes.
When did I
His
say
life
that?
is
I said it's
comedy.
funny.
Yes.
You're saying
He's not a comedian, but he's just a joke.
I'm Patrick Tomlinson. I'm Liam Gray. I'm a what?
No, because Patrick Tomlinson actually makes money. He just made like $500,000. Stalk a child. I'm not even joking. Like the Patrick Tomlinson guy, he with the pepperoni nipples. He sued the city because he was getting like doxxed or swatted or something, and they found in his favor for $500,000. So now he's just got $500,000 because people were trolling him. Unfortunately, Vito's never going to get that money. Wait, what is this? Is he some shekels? I don't know. What is this? What is this symbol? I don't know. 15 somethings from Sean Sandry Sandwich Sundries. Much appreciated.
Boogie.
Yeah. Eric July. No, he didn't say Boogie. I don't think that's
I mean, there's people that like Boogie though, so he's not Boogie.
that sphere really. That reference.
Like, he's literally. I think Vito is literally just known as like Dick Masterson's sidekick. So when Dick leaves, what's going to happen to him? He's just going to go homeless, which is what he deserves, obviously.
Makes sense.
He's going to be building his new house out of copies of unsold Super Killer.
So you don't think those guys are funny?
I don't understand why me showing up every week, trying to come up with like funny shit to say on a podcast, is such.
Should keep trying.
Such a what an absolute failure this guy is. What a
you don't see that what you're saying right now is so funny.
No, it's like crazy to me that this is how this sphere operates. They're like, I don't think you guys can interact genuinely on anything. I think
no, we definitely have huge issues. It's our we really have to look at our lives.
No, I think you are trying to manufacture like this Maddox character.
Mint Salad apparently leaked the entire full comic online. It's pretty funny.
Like that's all this has ever been. Is going, look, Vito's. It's like when you say Vito's just like Eric July, and I go, well, how am I like Eric July? And you go, oh, you're just like him, man.
Well, no, because Eric July is successful. They're fundamentally different. He's also black
in every way, and I go, how? Okay.
This is like me. This is like me, like comparing myself to like I don't know Denzel Washington. He's just like me for real, guys.
Okay, how?
Like braggadocious and pretending to make a comic, but not having like the expertise to be as.
What am I
braggadocious?
What am I bragging?
What is the appeal of Dick Masterson? I was never into the Dick Masterson show. He's always just been like because I never really seen any of his content except for his Dr. Phil appearance, which I think was very funny. Although you may remember him as the guy from the Pizza Hut commercial. I'm a big fan of that work. That was a good that was a good ad where he's like eating the pizza. That's actually a true story, by the way. But he's always just been adjacent to this actor. And just kind of, he kind of just shows up as like the most successful person because he had like his massive Patreon with like $15,000. I'm not sure what people really saw in it, to be honest, but a lot of people were kind of surrounding and like orbiting it for some reason.
About
like you're the success of your comic that you always throw that in people's faces who are lesser than you. You say, oh yeah, well my comic is this. You throw it in their face, and then when people complain, you like brush it off as like
I have no. Bro, the only thing I've ever said is.
I mean, what I said is accurate. What I said is an accurate explanation of why.
I don't think I've ever bragged about my comic. I think I've very clearly said from day one. I said, "Hey, listen, man, I don't really know what I'm doing. It's a little indie project."
I've seen you tell people that like just brush them off. It's like, why don't you go make something? Like when I create.
Yeah,
things,
yeah.
like,
well, no, that's not me saying what I make is great. It's me saying when people go, "Hey, Vito, you put up a video and it only got 5,000 views," and I go, "Yeah."
And oh, suffer Vito. So only 5,000 views. That might be $10, $15. I mean, in your bank.
Getting YouTube views is really hard. I don't know.
Not really, to be honest. You just make things that people want to watch, and they'll tune in. To be honest,
There's no humility when I've seen you argue with people about your audience size and theirs. There's no humility in it. I see that you're trying to say like, yeah, guys, we're in this together, but that's like obvious bullshit. You're way meaner than that. There's nobody listening to the show would think you're like an earnest person like this all the time. It's retarded.
Well, you know what? When I'm responding to fucking trolls, who the first thing out of their mouth is, look at your...
That's your first mistake. Why are you responding to the trolls? Now, if you want to like banter with them, that's fine and something. But it's like he actually is trying to defend his honor to these trolls online, which is a losing position. It's just never going to work.
Failed channel, look at your failed shit. Yeah, I go like, I don't know, man. Okay. I think I've done okay.
I mean, it's just like, the way you're describing yourself is such obvious bullshit. I don't even think it merits a response. Like nobody acts as good as you're claiming that you act right now. Nobody.
Here's what it comes down to is
they're a bit vicious and spiteful. Like people are just mean.
People want me to not take pride in what I do. They're like people really hate confidence.
This reminds me of the Arrested Development when Job's got the sign for the Magicians Alliance. It's like, we demand to be taken seriously. Struggling. I think he's in LA, right? I know Dick's in LA. Struggling LA comic. Just trying to be funny. We demand to be taken seriously. That's the sign he should have been holding up instead of his Patreon sign.
They really hate when a guy like me is not just like, yeah, I am a piece of shit and I fucking suck or whatever else. Where I just go, you know what? I've made some stuff that people have really liked, and I'm pretty confident that the thing I made is not complete shit. Okay? I've made a lot of content that I look at it and I go, even from a personal standpoint of, yeah, obviously I'm going to be biased towards my own works, but I look at
just trying to make positive content, guys.
And I go, I don't know, man. I think I make okay shit. I think I'm pretty funny.
And that's definitely not the you who talks to people on Twitter. You're like you're a huge asshole to people on Twitter all the time.
Yes.
And on social media.
Me on Twitter is a completely different guy than me.
Well, then you engage with people in a way that makes them like want to fuck with you all the time. And now you're like, I don't know why people want to fuck with me. I just like,
what are you going to do? Stab me? Says stabbed man.
I'm just shucks. I'm just trying to like, you're like fucking Morty now, but you're not like that.
Because they're operating in this like perpetual irony poisoned way. Even now in the chat, where everyone's just going,
what the fuck is he talking about? Irony poisoned way?
Oh my God, it's such a crash out. It's end
funny.
For Vito.
It's just funny.
I guess it's funny to pretend. I guess it's funny to pretend that's what's going on. But at the end of the day, dude,
it's almost over. Don't worry. We'll get into the coffee segment in just a second, guys.
It's not pretending. It's funny.
Then you'll never have to see them again.
Well, when everybody's telling me
they're genuinely laughing. They think it's funny. What's the problem?
When everybody's telling me you're a complete failure, you'll never make anything of yourself, you're nothing without Dick Masterson, you're nothing.
Now, this is funny because he's self-snitching. This is what he believes. So I'm going to go back. Like, listen to what he says.
When everybody's telling me you're a complete failure, you'll never make anything of yourself, you're nothing without Dick Masterson, you're nothing without that show, I have to be reckless.
Yeah, that's exactly true. You're nothing without Dick Masterson. You're not successful. You'll never do anything important. Just, he's come to the realization that this is the reality.
It's enough to say
he was getting his government tugboat from Dick in the form of this show, and now it's over. It's coming to an end. Finally.
I think I can make something happen.
Hope. Yeah.
It is the audacity of hope. 100%.
You don't think that's like gay and funny? Like even the way you're so
so muscular.
Super gay. About this it's 100%. Yeah, I'm
but funny
serious.
Too. It's not just gay and earnest. It's like gay and funny.
But this isn't funny.
Jesus
this is
Christ.
This show falling apart is a fucking tragedy.
It's right up there with the Hindenburg going down. It's a tragedy, guys. This is the biggest problem in the world, in the universe, is dying, and you're laughing. Vito's going to be on the street, and you're laughing. This is a tragedy. Feel sorry for him.
I mean, who cares? Is this your first time?
Me.
Like, yeah, don't worry. It happens.
Yeah, it happens, and it's really sad. I really liked what we had, and I really liked doing the show with you. And it falling apart is really sad.
I know you know, had another month of shows.
Like, he's not even allowed to talk to him or see him off the show at all. He's banned him from everything because he was so much a pussy. He had to be whining all and every day.
And you and Billy can continue doing it after that for a measly 25%.
I know you are very good at just ending things. And to me, I go...
Yeah, maybe Vito should take a note out of that book and just end it all.
This will always be a part of me. And it's something that, yes, I took very seriously. I devoted a lot of myself to this show. And everybody can say this is gay and cringe and whatever else, but
it's gay. It's cringe. This is his life work.
The truth.
Christian,
I mean, like, I've told you a million times, I don't want to be fake. Like, I could very easily go, yeah, fuck this show, fuck.
He just wants to be a real human being and a real hero.
Dick's a piece of shit.
What do you mean I don't want to be fake? You're fake all the time.
I'm not.
What are you talking about?
How? Okay, it's impossible to be real. in this fucking sphere. It's very hard. You have to put up constant barriers.
Don't you guys feel sorry for him? He has to put on this tough guy facade to live his life. It's terrible.
Because everyone is just ripping on everything at all times. Everyone has to be irony. You can't have a genuine thought or feeling because I'm going to go, you're gay, that's gay. Look, Vito had a genuine thought or feeling. I genuinely enjoyed doing this show with you.
Genuinely hate Schizo Sean. So
no, actually, I think Schizo Sean's another guy who just got fucking irony poisoned. And now...
What the fuck is irony poisoning?
It seems like Schizo Sean...
This is like one of those made-up words like media literacy.
Sean realizes, oh shit, I was so caught up in the fucking manufactured frenzy that I stopped thinking about Vito as a real human being who just wants to be left alone in his home. Schizo Sean seems to get
That's why it's so funny. Because you're not.
I'm not what? A real guy?
A real human being that wants to be left alone in his home. A real human being would not have come out in a fucking bluey shirt goofing around on camera. A real human being would just like stay.
Yeah, exactly. Like he actually baits these people to interact because it's like a problem child where they know that getting bad attention is better than getting no attention. And that's really the crux of this, is that Vito knows that his only marketable personality trait is being unlikable. So he has to bait these people into interacting with him at all, because that's the only time he can feel anything. I just do this to feel alive, baits trolls.
Their home. That's what makes it so funny.
I had my reasons for coming out. I thought that he was going to
start
going
all funny.
Around. I thought he was going to, like, you know, make a scene, bother the neighbors, and fucking whatever else. And I wanted to make sure he stayed off the property. But whatever. I don't.
But why is there a bluey shirt then?
I was just wearing a blue shirt that day, and I said, I'm not going to change the shirt just because the guys... I don't like the idea that my life is being dictated by other assholes. That, like, I have to change my shirt because a guy's coming over.
Why do you want to get into content creation then if you don't want your life to be dictated by the audience?
What?
Good point.
Kind of content creation? Like, what do you mean?
All of it. All of it. And making
anything.
there's
like 20 seconds left, guys. Chill out.
Making anything.
Well, I think for the most part, I've basically stopped a lot of what I was doing. I mean, I might show up on
it.
Should keep doing what? Look,
stuff.
I enjoy podcasting. I think if anything, the show has shown me that podcasting is one of the things I'm good at. I'm good.
How? You're not good at podcasting. If you're putting up videos and they're only getting 5,000 views, you're not good. Like, the only thing you've ever done is be the fall guy for this guy.
But maintaining a conversation and being quick
and like, why is he like, if he's really like good at making a podcast, if he's really good at being successful, why does he need to beg for this ancient Patreon that can get him an extra 10%? Why does he need to have another co-host at all? Like, just do your show by yourself if you're really good at this.
Funny on the fly, and I do want to continue doing that.
I have never seen one thing Vito has done that is funny at all, apart from being trolled by other people.
Oh, you know,
there you go. Just cost 25%. You can get that today for the low cost of 25%.
There you go. All right, so let's get into the coffee stuff. All right, no more. That's probably the last time we'll ever see Dick Masterson and Vito. Well, you never know. Who knows? Maybe something crazy will go. Now, Luther Morgan, friend of the channel, Luther Morgan, author, and now also live streamer. Like, actually, this is kind of funny. Let me just show you this. I'm not sure if it's still up. I think it is. So, oh, yeah, he's doing a new video. What is this? Oh, there's another thing coming up. He did a stream 2 days ago called the Coffee Brand Coffee Funeral. The Quartering's Lies Come Home to Roost. 22,000 views. I think it had over 1,500 people live watching, maybe 2,000 people live watching it. So, like, it just goes to show that if you come out with something good that people want to watch, they will show up. Vito's like, well, I got 5,000 views. I'm a pretty good podcaster. This is Luther's second live stream had 10,000 views. His third one had 22,000 views. It's not that hard, really. Now, anyway, this is actually a fantastic investigation. Now, Coffee Brand Coffee has obviously been the focus of a lot of this, and we'll go into the Jeremy stuff after this. Wait a minute, I'm missing something. Oh, no, wait, that's something else. But one of these fraud companies is what I'm calling them, is 1775 Coffee. And this is fascinating because it goes into just how many frauds are actually on Rumble. And specifically, I think this is exactly how Jeremy is operating his coffee company as well. So let's check out this video from Luther Morgan.
Luther Morgan here, and welcome to my new video about 1775 coffee. Now, this is my third video.
Now, this was the coffee that Jeremy was also shilling because he's getting paid like, I think he got paid $18 to advertise someone else's coffee. That's how desperate Jeremy is that he needs to shill other people's coffee on Rumble. Now, Rumble, there's actually, I think I mentioned this last time he streamed, I think it was about 5 days ago, where Camelot kind of revealed the inside baseball of how Rumble operates. And basically, if you agree to go over to Rumble and use Rumble Studio and use their ads, they will put you on the front page. Obviously, if you've got a big enough audience. So that you can kind of game their system, which I think is tantamount to fraud, but I guess it's not because it's pretty dodgy is what I would label it as. But this is why that Jeremy's actually streaming exclusively on Rumble and not on YouTube. So he's using this awful Rumble streaming app that apparently is just garbage. That's the only way that he's getting money. And again, it's like $18 per ad read if he has 1,000 people. And obviously, I think he's botting over there. But this is one of the coffee companies that he was talking about. 1775. Sounds like an amazing American brand. Let's find out the truth.
On this company. And today
Rumble
I'll
Studio
be discussing...
is nice. I don't think so. Rumble's interface has always been shit. I've tried using it a couple times, and I've just found it to be awful. I think they're just being different for the sake of being different.
It's the bigger, more corporate version of Coffee Brand Coffee. Also, I'll be revealing a different company that advertises on Rumble, Blackout Coffee. And Blackout Coffee has quite the surprising twist, so stick around for that. 1775 Coffee, we haven't talked about it for a while.
Wait, did we just get raided by Sean? I must have missed that. Like, it's kind of hard to follow on both the things. If we did get raided by Sean, how's it going, Sandwich Man? EDW Raptor for 10 says, since Sean just raided, use code criminal. On what? Coffee Brand Coffee? What do you need to use that code on?
I did a video on it called Rumble's Coffee Grift is Here, even more shameless than CBC. 1775.
It's hard to imagine. It's hard to imagine it being a more shameless company than Coffee Brand Coffee. But it is what it is.
Coffee engaged in what I consider, in my opinion, to be deceptive marketing tactics, like putting quotes next to people's faces, implying they said them.
I hate this Brian Johnson motherfucker. I'm going to be honest. Like, it's just, oh my goodness, I'm going to live forever. No, he's going to die in like 2-3 years from some sort of undiagnosed congenital issue. I think actually he just mentioned that he had like some sort of congenital stomach problem. He's like, I'm the biohacker. I'm absorbing my son's blood to live forever. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. I think he just announced that he was cloning his own body. He's like, I've started cloning myself to regrow organs. It's not going to happen, bro. There's going to be some old granny that like smokes 10 packs a day and she lives to 125, and this guy's going to die in like 3-4 years at like 45 or something.
Dubious health claims about their coffee, like anti-aging properties or effects or whatever. And then, yes, really they do that. And, even Jeremy Hambley never claimed that drinking his coffee would make you feel younger. And it's super expensive. I did a video on it.
Actually, Max might actually live forever. He's surprisingly youthful for being like 65 or 70 years old. I'm not sure how old Max is. But apparently it's all donating plasma or something. I don't know. I don't think they'll take my Gaijin plasma, so I can't use the same things that you're doing, Max.
The Rumble exclusive grift series. I talked about how the addresses on the bag, it's just a dead-end address. Also, I couldn't find the company in the Florida Division of Corporations. Well, I reached out to the company for a comment, and guess what? They responded. So let's go through those emails together now. So this is the email that we left off in the prior video where I was emailing them and saying, well, gee, the packaging came back to a divorce lawyer's office. Where's your office located? So I followed up another couple weeks later and I said, hey, where's your coffee roasted? But I did a little sneaky thing, and I also forwarded that email to Colson Capital.
Oh, sneaky little Luther. What is he doing here? Like, again, don't make enemies with a guy called Luther. If they just told him where the coffee was roasted, there would be probably no problem. Although I guess the reveal here is that it's like not American coffee. I think it's actually a Canadian company. Is part of the big reveal, to not spoil this too much. But it's just like by being like obtuse, by putting up all these barriers, like, oh no, we can't tell you where the coffee is roasted because the woke left is coming from us. You just like make people more interested in it.
And the very next morning, I don't know, maybe just a coincidence, I got an email saying, hey Luther, thanks for following up with us. All of our coffee is proudly roasted right here in the USA. We work closely with our expert roasting partners to make sure every single batch is roasted perfectly and shipped fresh to your door, et cetera, et cetera. So I emailed back right away like, hey, I know it's roasted in the USA, but like, where in the USA is it? And then, of course, they responded, hey, Luther, for privacy and security reasons, we don't publicize the exact address of our main roasting and fulfillment facility. However, I can tell you it is located right here in the United States. And then they...
Now, I'm not sure. Maybe I got this wrong. I think the reveal is it's not going to be in the United States. Maybe they buy the beans from a different place and then they roast it in America, which I guess is technically true. Well,
talking about
I
Bolivia.
don't know. We'll wait until what Luther reveals.
And whatever. So I, hit him with this big email, basically saying like, hey, listen, your address is not your place of business. According to the Florida statutes, you have to like provide me with all this information. According to the FDA statutes, you have to do all this stuff. So, and then I kind of hit him with this like, hey, can you just
No, we can't do that. We can't follow the FDA regulations because the woke left is coming for me.
tell me where this thing is from? Well, in response to this email, I got an email from somebody else. So I got this email just a couple days later, and it says, "Hi, Luther." Now, this is coming from the official, this is Nicholas at 1775 Coffee. So keep that in mind. "Hi, Luther. To give you the full picture, our beans are single origin from the Caranavi province and the Yungas region of La Paz, Bolivia. Yeah, I know. Green coffee.
High altitude. No, he's not. You have to read the interview, Luther. High altitude coffee grown on the eastern slopes of the Andes by smallholder farms. So I guess harvested by children, I guess. The green coffee ships directly from the farms to the US and is roasted in Miami, then packaged and shipped to order.
Directly to this farm and then roasted in Miami, then packed and shipped to order. As for the exact location of the roastery, that's the one thing we keep private. A number of creators and public figures we have worked with in the past are free speech and right-leaning space, and that brings a level of attention that isn't always friendly. Keeping a specific address of our facility out of the public eye is how we protect the people who work there, along with the relationships and the brand.
The woke left is coming to destroy our coffee company because Russell Brand drinks it. Even though I don't think he even does drink it. They like kind of imply that they're all drinking these things, but they're kind of just stealing these quotes. I guess Russell Brand probably did try some though, because he's a Rumble creator. Who knows?
Everything else, our sourcing, the roasting city, and our distributor of record is right here in.
That is the irony though. Like we can't tell you because of free speech.
The open. On the labeling, you're right to look closely at the rules. That's a very nice way of saying, you're kind of a pain in the ass. Packaging has to show the name of the place of business of the manufacturer, packager, or distributor with a qualifier when its party isn't the manufacturer. Ours does.
Now, I wonder, because this is something that I've brought up before, but Quartering sold all of his coffee at 75% discount, and I think that was specifically to drum up sales as data to try and get into Walmart, but also to get rid of all the bad packaging from the improperly FDA packaged items. Now, has anyone bought like a new bag of coffee from Coffee Brand Coffee to check if the new packaging has the new address? Because that would be then compliant, specifically on the flavored and double caffeinated coffee. But I did see another show. Well, I mean, I saw a screenshot from the show where someone did buy a bag of coffee and it was actually just relabeled of an older brand, which was like 3 years old. So actually selling moldy coffee to get rid of all of his product at 75% off. It's crazy.
That, and then he says,
"Oh, it's Misty Mocha." Yeah, that was who I was thinking of, Misty Mocha.
Well, you've got the fair point is about the address. The Boca Raton address, it's out of date, and they're currently fixing it. Our current distributor address is this: 161192 Coastal Highways, Luz, Delaware.
Code criminal versus. Are people spamming code criminal in my chat? Fine, we'll do the ad then. We'll do the ad. Make sure to wait. I can't turn this off. God damn it. I'm fucking everything up. I'm looking like a fool in front of Sean. Dragon's Treasure. Use code COPE. Haven for anime and tea lovers. That's
New
it.
packaging will
That's
carry
the
us
ad.
as we work through its printed. So keep this in mind. This is Nick Valverde. We'll come back to that guy in just a sec. All right. So if you actually go to that address here, the address in Delaware, this is where supposedly, the coffee's being, distributed out of.
So here we have Delaware.
It's, some tiny middle of the nowhere town in Delaware. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense. I mean, don't a lot of Americans have like registration in Delaware specifically for the tax brackets? It doesn't even have Google Street View. So this is where your 1775 coffee is being distributed.
It's a little bit sus. Just a little factory background. Like this is like Jeremy's dog gym house or something.
Out of it's this. This is the facility.
Wait, interlocking pavers, clean cut. That doesn't sound like a coffee company.
Okay. So anyway, I respond, hey, thank you for your explanation regarding the packaging. I appreciate your assurances that the roasting facilities in the state of Florida. While I can understand your concerns about left-wing agitators making your coffee company a target, I believe it's the right of consumers to know where their food products originate from, and that is a more important concern. The decision to support freedom of speech and right-leaning commentators was the risk of doing business, Rumble accepted. Would you be willing to say if 1775 Coffee does not own their own roasting facility and uses a co-packer? He responds, 1775 owns and operates our roasting facility in Florida. We don't use a co-packer. Let me just say that again. They own and operate our own roasting facility in Florida.
Miami,
we don't use a co-packer. Let's keep that in mind. That was on. So what did I do in response to that? Well, on July 2nd, I emailed the food safety, that's the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services.gov. I basically outlined, my whole thing about, their packaging facility doesn't come back to anything. Could you provide the following information? Does 1775 Coffee hold a valid food manufacturing license or registration in Florida? It may also be listed on the parent company's Colson Capital.
1775 is not political. I disagree.
Yertle, Turtle, or Rumble Incorporated. Are there specific labeling requirements for Florida-based food manufacturing regarding the disclosure of the manufacturer's physical address when a separate distributor address is listed? Thank you for your assistance, with the inquiry. And then I forward him, obviously, the email that I got from Nick Valverde. So they emailed back and they said, hey, thank you for contacting the Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. We have no businesses on file under the business names provided. Attached is our cottage good food lines, with the labeling information, so forth. And look at this. Your email has been forwarded to our Bureau of Food Inspection to have this investigated. Well, I really, really appreciate that, Trevor, at the Division of Food Safety. And then a couple of hours later, I get, good afternoon, Luther. I was unable to find a food permit under the name 1775 Coffee in our inventory.
Oh, no. The fact check's coming in. Oh, no.
System, but they could have a permit under another name, roast, package, or label different products. I also read they are fixing some labels that are not in compliance with the information label panel, hoping they continue to abide by regulations. So I'm guessing the Florida Department of Agriculture, they reached out to this company.
Let's get some bees in the chat. Witness the bee.
And then the company responded to them saying, hey, we're updating our labeling. Don't worry about it. And this was the stuff that they were referring to. So very, very interesting, right? So my question was, who is this Nick Valverde guy and why is his position owner? Well, if you go to the 1775 Coffee website.
So meet Nicholas, our 1775 roast master. Years of specialty coffee experience. I was practically raised on the stuff. Isn't everyone maybe don't give coffee to kids, but I think from your teens you start drinking or whatever. After a stint in England, I came back to Bolivia with a mission to shake up the coffee industry. Yeah, it's really shaking it up. Advertising over on Rumble. At 25, I wasn't here to mess around. And I have since built one of the largest specialty coffee farms in Bolivia, complete with eco-friendly mills and roasting facilities across multiple countries. This is hands-on, start to finish coffee, production, a level of control that few farms can claim. Wow, sounds very serious.
Here's the guy, Nicholas. He's our 1775 roast master. And they have a couple of pictures of him, obviously, out on a coffee farm here. And they have this picture right here. So I'm like, well, hold on a second. 1775 Coffee is owned by Colson.
Wait, high-tech standards. We're not just about tradition. We're doing things the right way. We use drones for quality control and advanced color sorting machines. Never mind, I won't make the joke. To make sure that only the best beans make it into your cup. Definitely no mold attached to them besides the mushrooms and cordyceps and things they're throwing in there. But we're not letting machines do all the work. Harvest season is a community affair with families and neighbors coming together to ensure each cherry is picked at its best. So basically they've got drones that are showering pesticide over these plantations, and then they get the children to come and pick the beans.
Capital. Who the hell is Nicholas Valverde? Well, guess what? So I emailed this guy, and apparently he has a Instagram.
He only has 500 followers on Instagram. That's embarrassing.
I'm here. It's private, but it says coffee exporter. Isn't that interesting? And CEO of the Valverde Armeo Group.
Also race car driver. Don't forget that.
And it turns out that this guy has his own coffee company. It's the exact same freaking picture. So this is the 1775 Coffee website, and this is his coffee company website. It's the exact same picture. Okay?
It's just coffee scams all the way down. It's just coffee companies owned by coffee companies owned by coffee companies owned by... you don't know how deep the coffee chain goes.
He has his own company called...
Coffee Inception and... Hall of Mirrors all the way.
The Fincas Valverde, okay? And just let me read this description here. We own the farms where the coffee is grown and the roastery where it's prepared. Fincas Valverde isn't a reseller. It's vertically integrated from estate to cup. Where have we heard this before? This is like a Jeremy Hambley sales pitch.
They love this word, vertical integration. It's I've heard this so much over the last few weeks. It's one of those things where you hear about a yellow car and then you just start seeing yellow cars. I feel like everyone is saying vertical integration recently.
How we guarantee freshness, quality, and consistency.
Vertically integrated, social proof. Bean to bar dynamics with high-tech drones and family sorting. Get the children out there working in Bolivia. Under the hot sun. So just like me at Disneyland over the weekend, this weekend.
This is the real coffee company. Or is it the real coffee company? Because this guy said he owns another company. So this guy owns his own company. So if you go to that company website, this is the Valverde Armeo Group website. And it says, from farm to cup and beyond, we grow, process, export, roast, and distribute with roots in Bolivia and operations in the USA. And look at here, our brands, partners, and allies. So this is his own company. So I guess this is like their white, well, it's not really a white label because apparently they own their exporters. So this is their brand in America, basically. And look what we have right here in the bottom right corner.
Ooh, wait a minute, 1775?
1775 coffee. So this is who actually handles all the work. It's Nicholas Valverde with the Valverde Armeo Group.
Look, if your comments are allowed to be vertically integrated, as long as the likes are also vertically integrated. We've got 700 people on YouTube. What is this? Almost 200 on Kick. Let's see those bees. Let's see those likes. This is the last time I'll shill for those. All right.
Apparently, they own the coffee farms in Bolivia. And if you take a look at this here, it's like Miami's hub for coffee roasting, Valverde Industries LLC.
Is this a convict? I think the orange shirt was not a good idea for this. Let's say they've just got prison workers on the farm there. This guy's got his like lab coat on, but then he's crossing his legs. He's wearing jeans in the lab. That's not professional.
And then they also have a coffee trading company. I'm guessing that's the import exporter. Okay, and here we go, Green Fox Limited. So this is the real coffee company, guys. So
this is the actual coffee. Like we've finally gotten to the end of the coffee chain. Finally.
Look up Valverde Industries LLC in the Florida Division of Corporations. Here it is.
Import exporter. Did someone say my name? What do you import export? Matches? Gun Terror gifted a sub over on Kick as well. Also, a lot of people gifted gems, but they disappear very quickly from my inbox. And so thank you for those gems. I don't know how much they are, but I appreciate it all the same.
And here's their address. 3451 Northwest 48th Street, Miami, Florida. So remember how they're talking about, that's roasted right here in Miami? Well, here is the coffee factory. Are you ready for it, guys? Let's pull it up together right now. This is the coffee factory right here. It's a
Wait a minute. This looks like a storage unit where you like hide dead bodies. Looks like an episode of Storage Wars or something. BobTube gifting 200 gems with 100. What was it? Was it 2 gems or was it 100? What's the answer?
A dirty industrial park in a rundown part of Miami. This is what it is. Okay, there it is. Finsas Valverdes, right there.
Fin Sauce Valverdes. It sounds so sinister.
This is where 1775 coffee really comes from. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I found the coffee factory. I was somehow able to find.
He found the coffee factory. After all of this, it's come full circle. He shows up at the coffee factory, and they're like, "You should have just left Will alone, Luther. Get out of here."
The 1775 coffee factory, but I can't find Hambly's coffee factory. So that's immensely disappointing.
How does Jeremy keep getting away with it? Jeremy's magical coffee mysterious. He's got like the mystical magical shroud covering his coffee facilities. You can't find it. The cover of darkness, the gap generator, the invisibility field from this Brotherhood of Nod, whatever it is.
But this is it. This is where
some ancient references I'm trying to come up with.
1775 coffee comes from. So if you continue on that same page in the Division of Corporations with Florida, it has this address. And this address actually ties back to the Valverde Mayo Group company website. And it's right here. The company is actually in La Paz, Bolivia. So they're like the legit coffee company. And if you go to their main page here and look at industries, look at this one right here. It says retail. We specialize in roasted coffee for the consumer.
Has the fog. Yeah, has the fog. That's what I was referencing. I thought it would be in India. There's going to be a slightly India adjacent segment for just a second when we get to Jeremy's stuff.
Market,
which is kind of
alongside white label services and wholesale programs tailored to cafes, realtors, and distributors. So this is your 1775 coffee. It is a white labeled coffee, and the real guy is Nicholas Valverde of the Valverde Mayo Group. So it's over. Like 1775 coffee is just, there's no real company there. Now there's another.
What a shock. What a shock. I thought that this based 1776 coffee selling their cordyceps, lion mane, fungus mushroom coffee to such influential people such as Brian Johnson and Russell Brand. I thought it was going to be a legitimate coffee company. They were growing. I thought they'd be growing the beans on the beaches of Miami, even though that doesn't make sense. But
company linked to 1775 coffee, Colson Capital. Now they have a Squarespace website and they feature mainly healthcare companies.
Shout out to the Squarespace. Use code COPE on Squarespace. Doesn't exist, but try it anyway. See if it works.
Coffee thrown in. There really isn't much available online, readily available for this company. And it's
I hate this like holistic goddess. Oh wow, sounds so amazing. It's holistic. It's good for you. Wait, Positive too? That's the dog food company, right? Didn't somebody trick Laura Luma into eating the Positive dog food? I think I remember that. Like there was a really funny thing that I saw someone do where they started a fake ad on Rumble and they tricked a bunch of influencers into eating dog food. And I think it was either Laura Luma or was it Laura Luma? I think it was. I'll have to look that up at some time. Maybe we'll do that another day.
Possible that this American company isn't even American. There's no info on their website as far as an address that goes to corporate headquarters. I was able to find a number of sources that would suggest the company is, in fact, Canadian. So if you go to the bio,
it's Canadian coffee. Based American patriots are eating Canadian Canuck coffee. It may as well be Mount 1778 Mountie coffee, Beaver coffee, maple syrup coffee. It's all. How do Canadians keep getting away with it?
Section
Canada
of the website,
needs to be
it says that
stopped.
Foster Colson started a product called Colson Engineered Cedar, which is engineered hardwood. Well, he has a YouTube channel. Foster Colson made a YouTube video back in 2014 advertising the product.
Hey, look at this. Luther Morgan getting suggested to watch this video, but he hasn't watched it. There's no red bar. He didn't watch my last courting video. It only got 8,000 views though, so maybe that's why. Unfortunately, I'm falling off. Oh, there's wait. What are the things that Luther's subscribed to? Let's see. Quartering. So he's subscribed to Don Flurgender, very great channel, very base channel. Critic Picks, Gaijin Pot, How British Man Became Japan's Cheese Guy in Okinawa. That actually sounds interesting. I might watch that later. And then there's a uncivil law based on civil law video down there. He's like the spit roast master apparently. He can make a brisket for you. All right, sorry. Just I love nitpicking these stupid little details.
And right there,
that aren't important to anybody.
Right there, it says manufactured in British Columbia. So also on that bio page, it says in 2015 that he expanded into the private aviation business. Now, he doesn't say what this private aviation business is.
Private aviation. Mysterious.
That would be Colson Aviation. And if you go to that company website, it is from British Columbia. And he's curiously missing from the company.
Not the British Columbians again.
Company's website, despite claiming that he helped to get the company a $100 million contract. Now, I was able to find news stories about him working with.
Wait, how many people have got their arms folded in this shot?
He helped to get the company 100.
Going to go back for a second.
He's curiously missing from the company's website, despite claiming.
Everybody's got the same pose. Can we get one guy to do an original? They're just like, just fold your arms and kind of stand at a 45-degree angle. It looks professional. Like every single dude is doing this.
That he helped to get the company a $100 million contract. Now, I was able to find news stories about him working with the company, so he definitely.
Like, I want to see some guy doing like the cutie Japanese face. Like, this is when people take photos of me. I always do this. It's like the cutie face. It's like, oh, kawaii desu.
Worked there.
Oh, hazakashi desu ne. Something like that.
One time.
That's my cute face.
Rocket Reach has Colson.
No steal my profile picture, okay?
Capital out of Vancouver, British Columbia. And if you click on that link on LinkedIn, it takes you to the Wellness Group. Well, the Wellness Group does appear to be the largest business Colson Capital owns.
And I just hate the name wellness. Like it's such a buzzword for like soccer moms or something. It's wellness. It's purifying. It's goodness. You have all these people like wellness mama or the wellness wife or wellness at home. It like drives me nuts.
And right there, it lists it as from Vancouver, British Columbia. And, if you go to the Canadian business registries and search Colson Capital, there is Colson Capital Corporation, which was founded in 1993.
This is a fantastic investigation, though. It's like it's crazy how Luther actually got to the bottom of all of this, and he actually found it. You're next, Jeremy. You're next.
The aviation company.
We're gonna find the coffee factory. I mean, we know where it is. It's Java Taza. I think he's working some other ones as well.
Run by Foster's father, Wayne Colson. Now, Foster's company is very creatively named Colson Capital Limited. Now, there is a company from Vancouver with that name, and it was created on December 30th, 2021. On the Colson Capital website, he says he founded the company in 2022, basically the same date. So he's Canadian, all right?
He's Canadian.
So why am I going down this rabbit hole? It's like because Foster Colson isn't even American. He comes from a wealthy Canadian family, and he left the family business.
Those Canadian oligarchs were pulling the strings all along. They're the puppet masters, and we're just dancing to them over a drumble, apparently.
To start his own company. And his company is mainly a healthcare company. For whatever reason, he's now running a white...
Wait a second. Freeze frame this. Hold on, let's get
and his company is mainly a healthcare company.
Holistic Goddess. So that's the Holistic Goddess, is this woman here? She's a bit chunky for a Holistic Goddess.
For whatever reason, he's now running...
I thought so. Wait, who's Vienna? Vienna. Positive. Oh, this is the director, Laurie Brander. She's the director of people. Okay, so she's in charge of like every person. That's crazy.
a white label coffee
I
company.
thought there was a dog in that. I thought it was a rabbit at first, but it's a dog.
Claiming it is a coffee manufacturing facility in Florida.
It's made by dogs for dogs and Laura Loomer.
That nobody can
They're
find.
positive.
So really, Foster Colson is like Jeremy Hambley, and Nicholas Valverde, who basically does all the real work for 1775 coffee. He's kind of like, maybe MetaPC Zachary in this analogy. Now, I'm guessing, that's why Foster Colson obscures where the coffee facility is and who owns it. It's because what would people think when their super patriotic American coffee was discovered to be owned by
1775 is bold. It's strong. It's America's first in every single cup.
a Bolivian
5 out of 5 by
and a
Jimmy
Canadian?
Dore.
I mean, you can't make this up.
Unapologetically American. Well, I mean, Canada is in North America, so it's not really a lie, winky face.
The whole branding of the company, it's 1775. It's the start of the American Revolution. It's this hyper-patriotic, pro-America, this coffee, wake up America.
Crafted for connoisseurs, roasted for revolution. Literally, I thought Luther's text was part of the website there for a second. Thankful goodness he added that like a drop shadow, so I could tell it was not added in
coffee, and then it's owned by a Canadian and a Bolivian. You can't make it up. It's not even an American company. Not really. So I emailed 3 of these influencers peddling this coffee, and they're featured in the 1775 coffee promotion material. Dave Rubin, Russell Brand, and Steven Crowder.
There we go. Wait, isn't Crowder? I thought Crowder was a Canadian for some reason, wasn't he?
And I asked any of them if they knew where the coffee manufacturing facility was. None of them responded to me. I know, big shock. So if you know any influence...
Not Steven Crowder, but he was the voice in Arthur. Surely he would respond to your emails. Russell Brand has been in a wild arc, by the way. Didn't really talk about him at all, but it is quite crazy to see the conspiracy rabbit holes he's gone down. He just looks like it too. You can just see it on his face.
There's your YouTubers shilling 1775.
Crowder is Canadian. So what you're saying is that Crowder's in on the entire thing. Crowder knew. Hashtag Crowder knew it was all Canadian. That's why he's for it. He's part of the Canadian conspiracy.
Why don't you ask them, hey, did you know that this coffee isn't even American, that it's owned by a Canadian, and it's owned by a Bolivian? And see what they say. I'd be really interested in that.
He's American, but he lived in Canada. Can you even call someone an American if they've been to Canada? If they've set 1 foot in Canada, can you call them a true red-blooded American like myself?
Well, let's take a look at another coffee company that's on Rumble. This one's called Blackout Coffee, and this is the little script that
Blacked Coffee? Okay.
They tell you to read, if you want to do an ad read with them, and they make a number of...
By the way, just having ad read scripts is so slimy, in my opinion. I think that anyone that does a sponsored ad, you should always read your own material or just your own personal. It's just oh my goodness, this is built on God, family, and freedom. Every bag is roasted right here in Florida and slipped straight to your door. No corporate garbage, no virtue signaling. This is literally virtue signaling. The virtues of God, family, and freedom. That's virtue signaling. Just real coffee for real Americans.
Claims in here. So they say that they're a 100% American company that's unapologetically patriotic, pro-Second Amendment, and anti-woke. They believe in...
You know what guns love? Coffee. Can you even pick up a firearm without having a cup of coffee in the morning? This must appeal to the lowest common denominator. You just slap a gun on a bottle of coffee. It's don't you want to drink the gun coffee? It's bulletproof coffee. Was that a fad going on for a while, right? The bulletproof coffee. It was what people you're adding butter and salt into your coffee, and they said it was by the way, I think we're getting to the keto journey. That's going to come around again as well. But I actually tried that once. I was all right, I'll try sticking a stick of butter and salt in my coffee and see if I feel better. It was so bullshit. This was the thing. People were saying that bulletproof coffee would cure brain fog and make you into a keto god or something. Just put butter and salt in your black coffee and drink it like that. It tastes like shit. Blaine's Escape Corner gifted 1,000 gems. Air travel? Question mark. I guess these are the sticker names. I guess the Streamlabs or whatever I'm using, StreamYard doesn't know how to do it. Manny gifted 200 gems and then 2 gems, so 210 gems. How much is it? I'm pretty sure these are how much? Can somebody just tell me how much is 100 gems? Is it 1 gem equals 1 cent or something? Then I can at least understand it. Make it make sense.
God, family, and freedom.
I'm being trolled with phone donations or something. I mean, thank you very much, of course.
All good stuff. And it says right here, roasted right here in Florida. Okay, well, let's investigate some of those claims, shall we? So let's go to their website. Now, if you go to their website, it says roasted right here in Florida. They got a lot of pictures of maybe a coffee factory, something like that.
Another folded arm shot from the 45-degree angle. This pose is doing work. Apparently 1 gem equals 1 Stanley nickel. What the fuck is a Stanley nickel? So is this like 2 cents? Is that what it is? 600? I don't know. 600 gems.
Again,
it's 1 cup of coffee, Michael. How much could it cost? 1,000 gems?
They say it's family owned. So, let's go through some of those claims. And if you go to, their about page, there's a picture of this guy. This is the owner, John Santos, and he's in front of his coffee roasting machine. And it kind of goes through the whole, family story, or the whole story of their family business, rather. And it says, John and Rachel started Blackout Coffee from their home garage. So remember when Jeremy Hambley said that most people don't start a coffee business in their garage, or people don't roast coffee in their...
But this is a crazy statement by Jeremy, by the way, that like most coffee companies don't start in a garage, because basically every business starts in a garage. Because when you're starting a business, unless you have like investor angel money, you're starting out with nothing. Like Microsoft started in a garage, but a coffee company can't.
Garage. Well, John and Rachel did, and now they have a giant business. Here you have like the timeline, John and Rachel move back to Florida. They start in their garage. They open a roasting facility. They get partnerships. They move into a bigger facility, then a bigger one, and now an even bigger one. So, it took them 6-7 years, but now, they got to the point where they are now. It took some time. And if you look at some of the...
Right, so 1 gem is apparently 1 yen. That's kind of crazy. What's actually crazy is I went to this area in Osaka recently. It's this dark and spooky area. And they have like these mysterious, like cheap vending machines. You can get a cup of coffee there for 60 yen, 60 yen, which is like 30 cents, I think. Importer, exporter just subscribed. What is he importer, export? Diapers? Matches?
The pictures here. I mean, here's the coffee roasting machine. And they got a huge industrial firm picture, and they got some pallets back there. All right. And we got a picture right here. There's obviously somebody like packing the orders in a giant warehouse. And here you are, they're at coffee trade shows, or they're at, conservative events with their coffee, out and about in the community. So it seems like it's a real company. I mean, it says, who owns Blackout Coffee? And it says it's owned by John Santos and operated as a family-owned American coffee company. It says, where is it roasted? Florida. Well, let's investigate that. And it says, is it a family-owned business? And it's like, yeah, it's built from a garage startup. So Hambley said you can't start a coffee company in your garage, but, these people did.
But like, why would Jeremy just says all kinds of garbage? Apparently there's a clip. Actually, if someone can help me find this, I saw it somewhere. Apparently there was a clip of Jeremy complaining about people reacting to his fish tank. That may have been me, because I was talking about this fish tank where he's like putting his mouth in there, and like the little remores and things, and little like cleaners are like getting his like gums chewed up or some shit like that. Many cunt ungifted 10 subs over on Kick, and apparently coffee bags by Miyagi with a 5. You need to be in ketosis to feel the benefits of butter coffee. The ketones are used for energy source of the brain, old tradition from Tibet. Well, Jeremy's going to explain about keto to me today, apparently. I'm going to learn all about it. What's kind of funny is there was like a big video I wanted to watch last time we talked about Jeremy. This probably I'll have to do 2 shows before I go away for Tokyo, because I completely forgot to watch this video by Return of the Mac and Cheese, where he like explains the entire history of Jeremy's like lies and cope. But we got to watch this keto change first. But that'll be when we get into the Jeremy segment proper, which is just after this Luther video.
And here you have it. Here's their promotional video. Here you see them, with their coffee machines. They got, looks like a K-cup machine. They got the roaster.
They have a K-cup machine? Jeremy could only dream of having one. By the way, the K-cup grift is so stupid. Jeremy was saying it had to be like $80,000 plus this like food grade industrial air presser or something. Apparently you can get a secondhand K-cup machine for like $13,000, which I think some people on the Kiwi farms found. So I bring this comment up because like last night I was watching some old Simpsons things, and they had the crusty comedy classics. That's one of my favorite Simpsons gags, actually.
They have the Packers.
The Simpsons
they have a giant warehouse.
Set to 1.
It's a coffee fight. There's a K-cup machine that Hambley wishes he had. All right. So it's all very interesting. So is it all true? And here you have it. They support Second Amendment. So if you buy their coffee, a portion of the sales go to support gun owners of America. Gun owners of America are better than the NRA, in my opinion. So that's nice to see. So is it true? Well, if you go to the Florida Division of Corporations and you type in Blackout Coffee, there is none. All right.
What?
But
there's Blackout Enterprises, Blackout Jeremy's Wife, Blackout Entertainment, kind of the same thing. Blackout Sound and Lighting, Black Outer Circle with lettering in white. Wait, that's the company name? Black Outer Circle with lettering in white. B&R Water Plums Inc. Did somebody like list their instructions for making the title as their company name? What is Black Outer Circle with the lettering in white? Did somebody figure out the stroke from Photoshop and then apply it for a company name? What the fuck is going on there?
Have to do a little bit more digging. So you also have to check under fictitious names. Now that sounds like really bad. What fictitious names mean is like you just operate your business under a different name. So in the case of Blackout Coffee, if you search under fictitious names, you'll find them. So they operate as Blackout Coffee, but the name of the owner or the name of the actual company is Howlu Incorporated. So obviously they're not going to put Howlu Incorporated on their
Why not? They just go
branding. That's just a confusing name. All right. And if you look up Howlu Incorporated in the division of corporations, it's real. So here's their stuff. And then here's their mailing address, 4206 Okeechobee Road. That matches the address for the coffee company. And look who it is. It's John Santos and the president, Rachel Santos. So the shit they have on their website, it matches what's in the state records. And if you go to that address right here, 4206 Okeechobee Road, it is a industrial park in Fort Pierce, Florida, exactly where they said it is. And if you look on the door here, you can kind of see it. That's like their little logo. It's like a skull inside of a
It's
gear.
like a real place. It's a real place. A skull inside a gear. It's like the Mechanicus.
Well, you make out Blackout Coffee.
Let's play the
on the door there. So this is the coffee factory. It's like it's an industrial firm. All right.
Yeah,
and
it's like a real factory. Like imagine that.
It's probably this giant building here, this section of this industrial park. So it's a real coffee company. And if you don't believe me, like on their website right here, it says 4206 Okeechobee Road. That matches the public records. And if you go to LinkedIn, Blackout Coffee, it says
this is gonna be my coffee company name when I start my Grift Coffee, a real coffee company. Because the A in there is actually really clever because it's like puts you at the front of the list on the white pages. Like
Florida, right there, Fort Pierce, Florida, privately held. So it's a real coffee company. Like Blackout Coffee is a actually real coffee company. Now, this is not an endorsement of Blackout Coffee, but just compare Blackout Coffee to 1775 Coffee or to Coffee Brand Coffee, where with 1775,
it's amazing that this is a real coffee company and they have a K-cup machine and they have a factory and they have videos of their coffee production facility. It's almost as if you own a coffee factory, you use it in your marketing.
Have to go through like this whole rabbit hole. With these guys, it's like, no, here's my factory. Everything matches the public records. We have the video. Here's my roasting machine. Here's my factory. Here's my assembly line. Here's my employees. So, again, this is not an endorsement of them, but they are a real company. We actually found a company that was advertising on Rumble that was a real company.
That's actually shocking. There's at least one good company on Rumble.
And, contrary to what Jeremy Hambley believes, you can start a coffee company in your garage and be successful like these guys.
Copium Cocoa is a pretty good name, actually.
Do another video regarding 1775 Coffee to investigate their giveaway of a Cybertruck they ended up not giving away.
Are you the winner of the 1776 brand? Like, wouldn't it be crazy if this Cybertruck went straight to Jeremy? Like, it was all in cahoots. I think this video is like coming out tomorrow, I want to say. I just saw this. So this is coming out 9 a.m. to 20. Oh, wait, that's Saturday for me. So 2 days from now, The Truth, Are You a Winner? Waiting to premiere. So, go check that video out. Luther Morgan, obviously the man, the GOAT of investigating coffee companies and also fraudulent people like Jeremy. Check out his book, Lol Cows, The Internet's Never Ending Tragedy on Amazon or paperback. I have a copy myself, in PDF though, for Kindle. As Luther was so kind as to send me one. Absolute good work. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll play Jeremy's McCoffee thing for a second. Be right back, 1 minute break, and then we'll get into the Jeremy stuff proper. Be right back.
From the moment I understood the weaknesses of my flesh, it disgusted me. I claimed the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed algorithm. For the algorithm is machine. The machine is immortal. Your kind clings to your flesh as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the cooled biomass that you call a temple will wither, become weak, and beg my coffee to save you. But I am already caffeinated, for the grift is eternal. Even in death I sip. I serve the Omnissiah, watching his sermons from home on my TV. And what better way to praise the Omnissiah than with some blueberry cobbler from Coffee Brand Coffee?
All right, we're back. Oops, I forgot to transition into the actual scene for it. All right, but it is the Jeremy segment. Finally, at long last. I know a lot of people are looking forward to seeing that. Quick message from Jeremy.
Orange is my favorite flavor.
Great, he loves the oranges. Now we'll go back for a second here. Jeremy's been having a hard time over on Twitter. You can see, can't sleep tonight. Probably no show. The morning show is getting axed. He can barely show up for anything. It's Jova. Need a bit of coffee to get into this. Now, what has he been doing? Well, arguing with people on Twitter. After allegedly After allegedly taking a break from Twitter, he's been spending all of his time arguing with Meowser, Casual Watcher. The Quartering finally admits that the coffee brand coffee is drop shipped and that he lied when he claimed to roast his own beans. He never purchased the expensive machine his coffers paid for him. He responds to this saying, I roast my beans using the friction between me and your mum. When we're totally boning, check out Coffee Brand Coffee and get yours today. Like, he doesn't even fuck his own wife. He imports someone to do that too, and he expects that he can bone other people's mums. This is ridiculous, Jeremy. At least he's trying, though. At least he's trying, right? Now, today's title of today's stream was inspired by this by this thumbnail. They're in huge trouble. This is bad finished. This is the first step of Jeremy's transformation into an Indian man. They are in huge trouble. This is very bad finished. And then somebody even there you go. Somebody even overmade on the Kiwi Farms, I believe, made Jeremy. This is like, I mean, he is just so India coded though, which is so funny. Like, all of his business practices exactly the same. They even edited They even edited some of the coffee brands into like Sanskrit, which is very funny. Do not redeem. So do not redeem the coffee location. Do not redeem. Oh dear, dear, dear. But he's having a hard time. He's having a hard time. Now, Brad Cool Unlimited posted something very interesting over on Twitter. You can see this. There's a new work in project feature on Germinal Decline. You can learn the identities of the original creators of Jeremy's stolen shorts. It also links to their social media profiles. Click the repost button on the video section to view these. So I don't think this feature is live at the moment. But this is what's happening, is that Jeremy is claiming that he's being cancelled by the woke left mob. Because what is actually happening? Checks notes. Oh, actually what's happening is he's being reported for theft of content. He's received 1 strike already from the gun community. And you only get like 3 strikes and then you're out. And he's got hundreds of shorts. So people are like going and trying to find all of this stolen content. And in many cases, the stolen content actually has like watermarks on them. You can see there that these shorts still carry the original creator's platform's watermark burnt into the frame. Hard proof that they're re-uploads to someone else's videos. Posted without credit. Handles were verified reading the on-screen stamp. This is confirmed 4 ways. This is like the updates to Germinal Decline are absolutely fascinating. By the way, let's check out why the channel is dying. Because we're in the middle of a news cycle. New excuse. It's spring. He's retired. It's summer. Oh, that one's actually true. The culture war is over. Crowder read the news first. It's just the funniest thing. He's been fucking around for so long, and now he's actually finding out. And you just know that if he actually, like, I don't think it's going to happen because he's paid so much money to YouTube that they'll probably never delete his channel. But like, if he had to play by the rules of anyone else, if he actually received those strikes, his channel would go down. And then he's just like, I'm being cancelled. What are you being cancelled for? Well, for stealing. It's not being cancelled. It's just you're being removed, rightly so, because everything he produces is stolen content. It's ridiculous. All right. So what is this one? Actually, I don't remember what this one is. The Keno Grove posted, I sent my largest order to Amazon. The Quartering is destroying his own lawsuit against all the naysayers. We need to get our volume up. It's helping us make our... Oh, yes. Okay, so this is where Jeremy was saying that he was going to sue Camelot or something. He was going to sue Camelot and Yellow Flash because they were, you know, tortious interference with a business or something like that. But actually, then he's just claiming that, well, actually, I've got the best month ever. So what is it, Jeremy? Is your business being destroyed, or is this free publicity? He even says that he loves the trolls reacting to his videos.
Sponsor the stream, and that's Coffee Brand Coffee. It's my coffee company, but
it's his coffee company. Okay, buddy.
But we're a small business right here in America, and
I want to find out. I want even though Javataza is in America, I want it to come out that Jeremy's also using Canadian coffee or like some sort of Mexican coffee roaster, like something terrible like that.
It supports the show directly when you pick up some of our delicious coffee. I just sent probably my largest order ever into Amazon. We're close to being available in Walmart.
2 more weeks, guys. Just trust the Walmart plan.
But would definitely love if you took a chance to try out some of our coffee. We have Ethiopian, light roast, dark roast, Colombian. We have 100% pure Kona. We have...
And it's 100% Kona and some blend.
K-Cups, whole bean.
Just like my shirt. It's 100% cotton and some wool.
Our top sellers are things like blueberry cobbler, butterscotch toffee, strawberries and cream. But we have so much. We have a double calf. We have a decaf. If you haven't yet, head on over to CBC.
It's very funny by Frank the Neighbor. Extra gout. I like that.
Amazon. So Charlie Bravo, Charlie, Amazon.com. Pick up some coffee today. And then once you get it and you try it out, make sure you come back to the item you purchased, click on it and scroll down and write a customer review. So if you're already a customer, pictures are incredible.
Mel's just like, you can just imagine like the ringtone, like she's just totally checked out. She's probably like looking at Johnny Junker's Instagram post to check that he's not DMing any men or something.
On reviews too.
Oh, but I think I saw there was some drama actually between Johnny Junkers and Jeremy as well. Like he was like kind of shitting on Jeremy a bit. Is there going to be like a cuck war over Melanie's honor and virtue? That might be interesting. That might be a developing story.
But if you're a verified purchaser, please leave a review. They're definitely helping us with making our case to Walmart. And
what do you mean making your case to Walmart? Why do you need to make a case? I thought it was confirmed. 2 more weeks, trust the plan. We're going to be in Walmart. What do you mean make a case?
Yeah, so people that hate Amazon can go to Walmart, and also hopefully we'll be in World Market soon. And I'm working on a lot of things, but we definitely need to get our volume up. So if you
pump up those numbers, Rocky,
are a coffee drinker, just give it a try. CBCAmazon.com.
But like he said, he had his best month ever, and he's got to pump up his numbers to still get into Walmart. So it's just not happening.
If you're an Amazon Prime member, you get it shipped free overnight. And I'm hoping that you'll take the plunge today and support the show. You can also go to thequartering.com/join, which
I love that this person in his chat, Walmart is racist.
helps pay Mel.
I ironically can't get that out of my head now after seeing the Jeremy intro so many times. I actually like the Walmart is racist thing now.
Money salary.
Maybe I should just take that for my intro
as well and become a member there. Jeremy should do Walmart is a racist blend exclusively for them. No, the whole purpose of my coffee is to be apolitical, and that's why I don't call it, whatever brand, whatever. I don't call it liberal tears or whatever.
But it would be more successful if he did that. That's why Tim Pool's coffee's allegedly selling, and he's opening a coffee company because he has all these like woke, not the anti-woke memes on them.
We just want to grow and start a real big coffee company, and been around for going on 4 years now, I believe, 3 or 4 years. And we're right at that breaking point where if we can get into the next level of volume, then things start to get fun. We get to lower our prices. We get to sell in more places that take a higher cut. So hopefully food products from Amazon on again. Well,
wait, he's going to lower his prices while getting into places that take a higher cut? I'm not sure that's how it works, Jeremy. That doesn't sound right.
Coffee's not a food, so you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I buy products from Amazon though sometimes. Like not.
Now he's trying to lie there because he's saying it's like not a food, so it's not regulated by the FDA. But specifically, what is regulated by the FDA is that added caffeine, which he sells double caffeinated coffee, and flavored coffee in particular, which is basically all of his coffee. Because apparently the only things that actually sell, according to Jeremy himself, not even just looking at the Amazon sales list, is the flavored coffee. So it is a food, technically. We got Neo with a 5 here says, like Walmart would ever scot Jeremy's coffee after the Trail of Smears incident. That'd be pretty funny, actually. If they just kept him out of that because they shit in his entire he shit in their streets. Now, I think what's going to happen, I think Jeremy's cope for this is that he's only ever going to try and get onto the website for Walmart. And then he's going to claim victory. He's like, well, I'm in Walmart technically, but that's just a ridiculous proposition. Like, first of all, that happened to Player 2 Coffee or Player 1 Coffee. And that's when they went broke. Because every time things don't fit in correctly, you get reshipped back and everything. Like, it's just this terrible idea for some reason. Hello from New Zealand. How's it going? 20 jet push-ups. Hello, how's it going? Where in New Zealand are you from? I used to live in Wellington, so I have a bit of that. I know what it's like. I know that $2 is that's a lot to spend to send from New Zealand with the way the economy is going over there, especially with the prices of rentals and shit.
Hope that expires fast, but like those Those like keto chips.
I bought those from there, and I bought the electrolyte.
I was trying to make a reference to that joke of Boogie, where he's like, $5. That's a lot of money for a person of color. That's what I was trying to do, but it didn't quite land. $2. That's a lot for a person of New Zealand.
Supplement from there. Yep. By the way, we cycle our inventory. So when I send a batch, I send like 200 bags or 120 bags at a time. So you're never getting old stuff ever. So
that's not a lot. Like, you can't have your product in Walmart shipping 200 bags at a time. Like, you probably have to send 200 bags to a single location, and that probably wouldn't be enough. Has my car ever been crushed by a 3,000-pound elephant seal, Neil the Seal? No, it has not. However, I used to go for hikes down by the Red Rocks seal colony and also the one in Wainuiomata.
Sometimes that means we go out of stock, but that's the trade I make to make sure people only get the freshest stuff. So CBC, Amazon.com, or you can go to coffeebrandcoffee.com and get it there too, but they're both fulfilled from the same place. Hoping to get the Christmas bundle again. Well, if I do the Christmas bundle again, I'll be the one shipping and packaging it. So probably not this year, but definitely next year. I have to redesign the shipping box that it came in because it was too expensive to ship. But I will.
Now, this is the problem that person who I think was interviewed by Misty Mochi, I want to say, where they talked about having these like plastic sunglasses that they were shipping in Walmart. And if they had the box dimension off by just like a few millimeters, you'd have to ship all of the product back. And it was an absolute ridiculous expense. This is what Jeremy's trying to sign up for. He thinks this is going to make it. Like, he thinks he's finally going to be legitimate. People are going to be recognizing him. It's just not going to happen. Just stop it. Just sell it through your website and Amazon. It seems like it's fine. I mean, I don't think it's fine, but you're claiming that it's fine. And just do that. This like crazy expand or die mentality is just not working. People only buy your coffee because you shilled on your show of what few people there are. And it's always going to be like that. It's never going to be a name brand. It's not going to compete with regular coffee, especially not at prices like, in some cases, twice the price of regular coffee. What is he thinking?
Do it next year. I boycott Amazon, but I'll definitely buy your coffee from Walmart. Perfect. Yeah, that's why I'm, I had a big breakthrough today. They requested some more information, which was.
But are there people in like Jeremy's chat that are anti-Amazon? I know on the left there's a lot of people that are anti-Amazon. Personally, I love Amazon. I like ordering shit and getting it delivered the next day. It's great. But like, why would Jeremy's chat in particular be anti-Amazon? That's a bit weird thing.
Good sign, and so that's good.
Don't they like love Bezos and Elon and everything like that?
Walmart is where she gets her radiated shrimp. That's true.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, it's the #1 source.
She's eating. This is why she's so like pale and deathly and skinny. Is she eats irradiated shrimp.
Where else would you go?
It is exactly.
Yeah. If you're gonna get irradiated shrimp, you go with the best.
All right. So now we'll go. Do you guys want to watch the? Let's watch the Jeremy new vlog, and then we'll go into the Terminally Online Weirdo Quartering. This is the one by Return of the Mac and Cheese, right? Yeah, it is. I forgot to I had this lined up for last stream, where it shows a comparison of all of Jeremy's lies over the years being exposed by his other vlog, but I just completely forgot to watch it. I guess it was kind of running late on that day, anyways. I had to head out. But we'll go through the newest vlog, and then we'll get into the Return of the Mac and Cheese thing. By the way, Jeremy shows off his editing chops in this video, and it's pretty funny. He's like, "Oh my goodness, I'm getting back into editing my own vlogs."
All right, we'll start
back on the plantation, back on the dog grass.
This week's vlog with a little update on the
notification. Oh my goodness. I just noticed this shitty animation. See, it's notify on. No, it's because you're like supposed to turn the notifications on. It's subliminal. It's clever. Wow. I wonder where he stole this animation from. If I search for like YouTube green screen animation, wheelchair on, notification on, I bet that'll show up there. It's so witty. He believes she lied. Hit that
I started working on last week.
All right, so we're back in his like dog park, like garage. He's gonna try and flex with some of these prices too. It's pretty funny.
Get some light in here.
Oh, you see that?
That I started working on last week.
Look at these. Look at these. We're gonna EFAP this like everything we're gonna talk about. Okay, chat.
Get some light in here.
He's got a little light animation comes on, little sound effects. Oh, it really adds to the cinematic quality. Turns on the lights and he's got like the little. I don't know. Like, I guess maybe it's just like a plug-in or something, or maybe he is actually downloading green screen things. I do that sometimes when I meditate. I wonder, do you think Jeremy uploaded this, edited this himself, or he's paying someone to edit it? Because typically he claims that he pays for people to edit them. I don't think that he does, because there's like no actual editing in his videos. It's just like clips of his stream essentially. I'm wondering if he's getting back into it. He's remembering his love for the editing process that got him into YouTube in the first place. Think he's paying someone? I kind of agree that he's probably paying someone, because I just don't think has the intelligence to add edits like this. And these are not crazy edits or anything. It's nothing special. It's just like Jeremy always does the bare minimum.
Really done. Here's Hucka Papa. Huck, go in there. Come
here. Huck, age 7 years old, breed German Shepherd, scientific name Prolificus loungerus, likes going on walks with dad, SpongeBob, chew toy, and elk antlers, dislikes delivery drivers, beer and slippery floors, or deer and slippery floors, not beer. Competition, retired due to seizures. It's so interesting. Like, I loved it with the fish check, but like, this is so stupid. Because like, the thing is, in the previous vlogs, Jeremy was arguing that people like less editing. And I've actually heard this myself. I've heard that people really like a more like TV style editing, where it's like you can leave it on and there's no like whooshes and jump cuts and things. It's more like simple, more relatable. But then like, not even like, is this the third vlog I think he's into? He's got all this like over the top editing. It's like the editor is trying to justify their job or something.
Go in, go through, go on. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. So there's several steps to it. Basically, they walk through this thing.
And this is what he was doing, by the way, rather than going to the Renaissance Fair. Where's the Renaissance Fair vlog, Jeremy? What happened? You said you were enjoying that delicious mead. Well, technically, he didn't say he was enjoying it. He just said there was delicious mead at the Renaissance Fair.
To work on their agility.
Dog agility training ladder. Better sporting dogs model 9-foot PVC training ladder. Cost $70? It cost him $70. Website bettersportingdogs.com using code Jeremy. Like, what do you... Either Jeremy or the editor took a screenshot, removed the background in Photoshop, then made this stupid animation where we can learn about his $70 PVC pipe thing. Just go to Home Depot, buy $5 worth of PVC pipes and make it yourself, you retard. $70? This is ridiculous.
Then they jump these things, which are, it's like kind of low right now.
Oh my goodness. Agility dog hurdle cone set. Should I do this for everything on screen? 8 cones, 4 rods. $82? What? Milltownmotions.com. $82 for this like cones with a... Holy shit, just make this out of wood. He's like, I kind of listened to this while I was jogging the other day, so I have an idea what's going to happen in this, but I didn't watch the visuals because I'm not like watching my phone while I'm running. This is so stupid. For these 2 items, he's already spent $150
because his back legs aren't the great.
Like the absolute waste. Like, he's the ultimate mark. We saw like on his last vlog, his hermit crabs have a 2-story mansion and agility training courses. Like, he has the hamster wheels for his hermit crabs. Apparently, they really do run on them. I don't know if this is true or not. Hamster owners, please, not hamster, sorry. Hermit crab owners, please respond. Is this an actual thing that happens?
Then they can go up over this. And then we practice our weaves
the
here.
Crab agility courses.
In and out, in and out. Then there's a platform where they go up.
What the fuck? There's no way. 7-foot dog agility A-frame. $1,600? $1,600 for a slope? $1,600? He claimed this. What the fuck? Why? $1,665 for a ramp. Just buy 2 pieces of wood. I'm actually in size now. Like, what the fuck?
They sit and they can go up over this A-frame.
The A-frame costs $700. This is like gymnast grade. I'm actually like seething now.
And then onto the
I'm just
teeter totter,
mad.
and then
The
back
seesaw.
through.
9
So
foot
that's
dog
the
seesaw.
that's this
Yeah, just make it a plywood.
date. Looks done. Looks good. So in the
12-foot dog walk, $1,900. What okay, the chute tunnel, I can understand the chute tunnel because that's like, you know, it has to be made specifically or whatever, but like $70, okay, sure. I think that's too much. Like, this is insane. This is almost $2,000 for this up and down like dog walk thing. What is going on?
vlog, we're going to discuss where the quarter.
This is just like he's just trying to flex, but it's like I don't understand. Like, this isn't a flex. This is embarrassing.
Name came from. We're going to tell
okay, the deepest lore in the quartering name. We already know this, obviously. It's because of all the sides of the things he loved were being ripped apart like a quartering. Oops.
Discuss a big change I'm trying out in my life, and it's going to be a tough one.
I thought he said a big change he was trying out in his wife. Vanilla chocolate this time.
And I hope that you enjoy it. I think Thursday's vlog is going to be a little more entertaining.
All right, now that's tomorrow. We might have to do another show tomorrow covering Jeremy because it's like there's no way I could fit all of this into one show the way that things are going. But maybe we'll do some more content of Jeremy tomorrow. No promises. We'll see. It's my plan.
But you know, I wanted to give you an update on this, and obviously I talked about how I would talk about how I got my name. So if you enjoy the vlogs, please do leave a like on it and make sure
hit that like button, chat, and make sure notifications on. He's got 300, almost 400 likes on this video. Wait, how come we don't have? Can we not get more likes than Jeremy on our video than him? We're 100 likes behind. We need 100 of you base boys in chat to hit that like button and get us over 400. Jeremy's got 375. That's ridiculous.
you subscribe. Help us hit, I think, 4,000 subscribers already, which is pretty bonkers.
Bonkers.
Doing much better than I thought, and
exceeding all expectations. This is what's going to save his career. Is this obviously like people are subscribed because they want to see how dumb it is. Like he's got like 12,000 views, 6,000 views, 9,000 views, 8,000 views, 4,000 views. Now that'd be fine for a new channel, you know, honestly. But Jeremy has 2 million subscribers on his main channel. This is like, these aren't good numbers, bro. He's made 40,000 views on these 5. Like the time and effort involved in making these videos is not a net positive for Jeremy so far. He's like, if this channel is monetized, and Jeremy's been having trouble, he has monetization problems. That's why he couldn't get his Magic the Gathering channel remonetized. But like, let's say that all of these videos were monetized and everyone's watching the videos correctly. You know, they're actually doing everything. He's made maybe $50 from this so far. Hours of work and editing. And if he's paying someone, it's even more ridiculous. I would assume he is paying someone for these edits because they're so monotonous and ridiculous and unnecessary that if Jeremy's doing it himself, I just don't understand it.
And it seems like people really like it. I'm going to try to do more, you know, stuff that is interesting. Y'all seem to like the fish tank thing last week.
I love the fish tank. I think the fish tank segment was my favorite segment. I'm going to be honest. These logs, like I am the actual target for this because they're so funny. When he's going through his coral and shit.
Have a lot of things.
There's like I remember last week they had the infinite coral glitch where he's just going to keep replicating coral and selling it for $100 a pop or something. It's not going to happen, Jeremy. Nobody's coming to Wisconsin and you're like out in the woods house to buy their coral.
As cool as that, but
those edits are AI.
We'll work on it. We've got.
Wait, hold on. I don't think so. I don't think they're AI edits.
Some severe storms coming in, I guess, tonight. Tornado watch in Wisconsin. So I've got to pick up all this stuff outside here.
Now, I remember like the music started, it's like the happy-go-lucky music. I remember when I was listening to this, I was like, is that Renaissance Fair music? So maybe he had this music already preloaded, like he was saving it for his Renaissance Fair vlog, but it never happened. But he's dreaming it. It's like seeping into his subconscious. He's seething. This is when everyone else is at the Renaissance Fair. His wife's getting plowed by the mead master. And he's just like, God damn it. Everything reminds me of her, the Renaissance Fair.
But
like once you like listen to you can hear in the background, it is actually Renaissance Fair music. Do you think that's like a subtle jab he's having in there?
First, we're going to talk about the name, and then we're going to talk about the changes, and I'll take you on a little tour of that stuff. So, where does the quartering come from? Well, it's really not that interesting. I think a lot of YouTubers.
Now, where does the quartering name come from? It's not that interesting. That's why it's the theme of this night's vlog.
Don't have, there you go, boy, a great story for where they came up with their name, but it's literally at the time when kind of like the culture battles started, and it's a reference.
I remember. I was there. Isildur, 1,000 years ago when the culture war began. By the way, get ready for like the most primo edit you're ever going to see in a video. This is actually incredible.
To being drawn and quartered, and not necessarily in the way that you
I watched this. I watched this edit like several times because it's so dumb. It's so. It almost like comes around to being good though, like the room.
Reference to being drawn.
We got Dick Jones gifted a wow, I guess, for the Melanie Mac segment.
And quartered.
By the way, now if we go back frame by frame, this is what Jeremy actually believes he looks like. He actually believes that he's got this mustache and this like beard and this like big tuft of hair coming out of. Why don't you take the hat off, Jeremy? Take the hat off. This is how he sees himself. Like this should have been the thumbnail. This is like so funny actually. Like having his logo over his face, and then like the two swords come past. Like it's like Sinister Strike mutilating it. His like his logo,
and not necessarily in the way that you.
Oh, it's been drawn and quartered.
Think so.
It's all AI. Do you guys think it's AI? Press one if you think. I don't think so. I don't think AI works like this, right? For the editing, I would be surprised. Like, I'd honestly be surprised if AI was editing this, because that's actually quite like it's not impressive for a human to do this, but it would be impressive for AI to do it in this way. I think.
Reference to being drawn and quartered is that it felt like at the time when I picked the name, all the things that I liked were getting torn apart, pulled in each different direction, whether it was politics or money or whatever. And really, really, the deep lore it's a reference to magic.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this like slide in the background? I want to see Jeremy go up this slide. Whee! Goes around in the circle, like gets stuck at the bottom. You know, like have you ever gone down like a slide when it's like too dry or something, like a water slide, and your like leg gets stuck to it and it's like then it like burns? I bet that happens all the time. It's a dog slide.
I used to play Magic the Gathering.
Like the dogs are living this like amazing life. This is the life that Jeremy and his family should be living. Like he's got this dog obstacle course. He should be on the obstacle course getting fit, right? Like I would love to build like old fashioned like obstacle course. You know, like the Tough Mudder sort of obstacle course in your backyard. You get to do that. That'd be great fun. Like he should be swimming. Like it's hot out there. The pool is covered. He has, I don't know, he's treating his dogs like they're kids or something. He's like spoiling his kids.
The game got exceedingly woke and basically said they didn't want any conservatives spending millions of dollars with them anymore. And it became very unwelcoming. And
like, I don't believe this, but like, I know that they made this statement, but like, you can still just buy Magic cards and play it. But he's just like, I just wanted to play video games. If you guys just left me alone to play video games, I wouldn't have gone into this woke space. You forced, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to become a meme war veteran, but you forced me to. Now, the actual reality is that Jeremy was forcing people out of the Magic the Gathering community, specifically cosplayers. He was like going on this campaign against this woman who was just like cosplaying as like Misty and like Magic the Gathering cards. He was like, this woman has a Pokeball on her crotch. That's where her bush is. We got to get these women out, sexy women out. We just want smelly men playing Magic the Gathering. Like everything he like claims that has happened to him, he's just guilty of himself. It really is a textbook case in projection.
And it was the first time in my
now. He's going to talk a little bit about this, like the judges, like the pedo judges. My understanding is that he stole all of this work from somebody else, and he was incorrect about most of it. I think there was one judge that was working, and honestly, if he did get this judge out, that is a W for him if that's what happened. But I think I heard that he just like it's stolen valor for everything. I'm not exactly sure on this situation, but like 12 of these judges he's going to talk about were already excommunicated. They just happened to be on the register still, but they weren't actually like actively judging.
Life that I'd experienced anything like that, in particular with Magic the Gathering, because
by the way, this is such a weird frame, by the way. Like hold on, I gotta bring this into the crime lab for just a second. Like this is such a weird like aspect ratio. All right, so we go into like this, right? So normally when you're like video editing or like not video editing, but when you're like recording a video, there's something called the rule of thirds, where typically like the screen is like cut up like this, right? And usually what you want to have as an editing trick is you have like yourself, oops, Let's go into a brush again. So normally you'd have like yourself here in 1/3 of the screen, and then whatever you're talking about is in like 1/3 of the screen. This is really, it's the rule of turds. But there's like this weird like rule of thirds going on here where you can see like these angles. It's like these leading line. Like Jeremy's so wide, he's creating like a leading line effect. So leading lines, again, it's like another sort of editing sort of thing. Photography, pretty basic thing is like if lines are pointing somewhere, then it directs your eyes. So Jeremy's unironically creating like leading lines with his fat body. It's kind of weird. It's like this like fat, like the fatty ratio or something. You know, he's got this like trapezoid. There's just it's so bizarre. I don't know. Like, this is triggering my autism every time I see this. I've never quite seen a body type like this. What is going on here? All right. Anyway, sorry. That's my autism segment over.
Community for Magic is so welcoming. It is just everybody generally gets.
Oh my goodness. He's Java the Hutt. That's very funny, Max.
Along, except what happened was some of the more activist people, just like a lot of things, activists moved in. They dominated the space. They got all the relationships with the brand, and the brand thought, well, this is what everybody wants. They want trans, Magic the Gathering players, cards. I mean, they want BLM references. They want us to make Aragorn black. And
I don't know why the Lord of the Ring characters or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle should be in Magic the Gathering. I find that cringe, those like crossover shit. But it's like, it's not a big fucking deal. Like, who gives a shit?
This feeling that everything I love, whether it was video games or Magic the Gathering or D&D.
Like this is actually the meme of like, I just wanted to play video games, but you forced me into politics.
Or movies, they were all getting torn apart at the.
How is he so wide? Food
limbs because politics, and that's really I could have called the channel Drawn and Quartered, I suppose. A little too long. I have a marketing background, and I thought, well, Huck's over in the pool.
Drawn and Quartered is a little bit too long. Brought to you by the Quarterings vlogs.
Hucky, are you getting all wet? But so, yeah, it was at a time in which Magic the Gathering was still this thing that I'd been playing since 1993, 1994-ish. I started playing right when I was like probably 10 or 11, so maybe 1995 at the latest, because Revised was still out. So, yeah, 1994, 1995 is probably, I spent 20 years playing this game. And it was something where you could just sit down and nobody talked about politics.
I don't believe this, by the way. Like, I remember when I was playing board games, you just talk about whatever the topic is, right? It's like nobody talks about politics at Magic. Like, you go for a game at your local card shop or your friend's house or something. You talk the shit. You talk about whatever you want to talk about. Like, this idea that there was like no politics, and like, I don't think that was ever true, because people just like talking about politics. It's pretty common stuff.
We talked about, any divisive issues.
But like, and again, like, nobody talked about divisive issues. This man drove sexy women out of this area. They were all they were doing was cosplaying. And he actually is quoted as the person that did, like, this is the one person he really did remove from the community, was the attractive women.
For the most part, we would talk about, card quality or broken combos or the new EDH commander, or sorry, not called EDH anymore, commander. But somewhere along the line,
it's very strange that he would actually push this sexy woman out of the community, considering he wants to creep on women. It's just, I guess he just likes being a bully. Basically.
Wizards of the Coast decided that they wanted to push, not just be a progressive company, but actively push people out of it. In fact, their community manager made like a whole post on their official Reddit disparaging and defaming me. And it basically led to this channel getting its initial following, because what happened next was I went on a crusade against Wizards of the Coast, and with the help of an investigative reporter, Luke Calgiovanni.
I assume that that's the person that did all the work, and Jeremy's just taking the credit for it. But like I said, I don't know the deepest lore exactly, but I remember that there was like 12 judges that were like sex offenders, but they weren't actively working for Wizards of the Coast or at tournaments. They were on the list, but they weren't actually allowed to be there. Then there was like one active judge, I think. And I don't know too much about it. So if Jeremy did actually get this guy removed, then that is a W for him, and I'll say like, good job. But as I understand it, he's just kind of like taking credit for this shit.
We found about a dozen convicted PEDs in the Magic the Gathering judge program.
Now, Jeremy has been banned from the Renaissance Fair for stalking women and children. But he's, oh, I found these people. Like, I'm a good boy.
And we use that as a cudgel to roast Wizards of the Coast, to force change. And ultimately, we got that change. Wizards of the Coast then instituted background checks. They fought deeply against it. Why? Because dead names. We don't want to do background checks because we have one trans judge and they don't want to be dead named. And they don't want to do. Well, it turns out that there was a hive of chomos in the Magic the Gathering community. I exposed them. And as a thank you for that, I ended up getting banned from Patreon because I was sloppy and I exposed some like addresses or something like that. Patreon.
So he actually just got removed from Patreon because he was posting like docs information.
Was just protecting
I was just trying to help the kids. Goes on to stalk children at the fair.
Same people. And it was a weird time, but it was definitely like...
Yeah, he's definitely lying. I just don't know the exact details.
My red pill moment. It was a very interesting thing to take part in, to see unfold. And, you know, that's kind of what dragged me into the culture, where I didn't, you know, Plymouth Rock. I didn't land at Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock Black landed on me. You're gonna be all wet now, Baba.
I never asked for this. Justice, dignity. It was forced upon me. I'm just a man. Look at that! Look at that! Holy shit!
Plymouth Rock Black landed on me.
Look at that! Look at that! That scrabbly hair. That's wild. Take off the hat, Jeremy. Take off the damn hat.
You're gonna be all wet now, Baba.
Oh, that's all right. This is cute. I like this dog. Why is the dog in a little pool? There's a big pool right there.
Are you chilling? Are you chilling out with your dill out? Hey, good boy.
That is cute. I like this. All right. You know what? For all the mean things I said about Jeremy today, this is a very cute scene. It's a good doggo. Look at him in the little
do something
there.
There's your German Shepherd content for this vlog. And then now we're going to move to a big kind of life change that I've...
All right. Here comes the big change.
Decided to undergo.
It's never going to happen.
We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping, you know, I'm hoping I'm committed to it. I'm hoping that, you know, it can be a change for good. And it should be pretty interesting. Now I've got a wet dog. Now we've got to run around a little bit, probably dry him off. But yeah, that's where the quartering came from. It's a reference to being drawn and quartered. Specifically, the reference to, you know, losing my favorite hobby, a hobby that I had.
What do you mean, like you can't go to tournaments? Just play with your friends. They ripped my card collection. Actually, I guess they definitely did, because he had like online cards as well. I think they banned his account. But like, I feel like anyone's stupid enough to buy online digital cards like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering or Pokemon, if it's not like a physical item. I mean, buying the physical items themselves, I think is pretty silly. But if you're buying the digital cards online, you kind of get what you fucking deserve, I think.
You know, built lifelong friendships through.
He has no friends, well, not anymore.
Hobby that, you know, obviously I was hanging out with a bunch of libs and it didn't matter because he didn't talk about politics. He just played the game. Whoop. There goes the neighborhood. We've got some strong winds coming in. I suspect severe weather tonight, but this will probably be not there for long. But let's get inside where it's not so windy. It's probably a lot of wind noise on the audio here.
Shouldn't you take the pool thing inside then?
And we'll take a look at another update. All right. Well, it's no surprise.
Those transitions.
Anybody that...
literally, even his transitions are reeing.
This is the least used room in my house.
All right, the personal gym. Here we go. Let's check out the
workout room.
stats.
And, well...
He spent $5,000 on a Bowflex treadmill. $5,000 by trainingstation.co.uk. Oi, Governor, we've got to import a British Bowflex treadmill. He owns a property where he mows a walking track. Just go for a walk, you cunt. Holy shit, the audacity of this man. I've never used this room once in my life. I still spent $5,000 dues importing a walking machine. Holy shit. Like, do you know what you could do with $5,000 for a home gym? You only need to to really set, I mean, maybe not now, I don't know the prices at the moment, but back when I was like looking into all this stuff, with $500 you can buy like a proper rack, an Olympic bar and some weights, and that's basically all you need because you can walk outside. But this motherfucker, he actually had to get rid of his Fitbit because it was like felting him when he was checking his daily. It was like beep 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 beep. You're not walking enough because he was. I kid you not. He was walking somewhere in the range of 300 to 600 steps per day, and this man. That's like 5 minutes of walking for context, okay? Maybe less than 5. Maybe it's like 2 to 5 minutes of walking. So this man walks for 5 minutes a day, and he bought a $5,000 treadmill. Are you joking?
It's time to make a change.
Oh, he's got the large leather heavy bag, $500.
And I've been working with my friend Melanie Mack. We're going to try.
Is that he does actually looks like he has an Olympic bar though. Yeah, he's got an Olympic bar and some weights. So that's really all you need.
And I've been working with my friend Melanie Mack. We're going to try keto. Now, I know you're probably going to feel like
select tech 52 2i dumbbells, 2 to 24 kgs adjustable pair, $400. Bowflex.com.
have to offer a bunch of suggestions and this and that. I will take those into account. Or maybe you're going to say, well, that doesn't work, or this, that, and the other thing. I know. I've tried a lot of things. I'm trying to.
All right. Concept 2 Ergo Row. So he's got a rowing machine, $900, or actually $990. So just under $1,000 for that piece of shit. Actually, row machines are good. Now I don't have it with me. Shit. I think I had a link before. I must have removed it by mistake, but I think someone looked this up on the farms. And I want to say that it has a weight capacity of like 500 pounds. But Jeremy said he couldn't use this. So he's actually confirming he's over 500 pounds. Very embarrassing. But row machines are honestly very good, actually. So I shouldn't disparage this rowing machine, but I mean, just get a gym membership for like $10 a month or something.
Do is not get on the fat jab. And so
you can do rows on bench, obviously, yes. But now Jeremy's saying that he's going to do keto to get thin, or at least not morbidly obese. Do you think he can do keto? Because one thing you can't really do on keto is drink alcohol, because that is a carb. Now, I think he talks about drinking like White Girl White Claws. But he's going to have like 10, 15 of those, so it's not going to work. Now, the conspiracy is, so press 1 or B's if you think that Jeremy's on keto, or press 2 or, I don't know, double B's. If you think he's going to get the fat jabs, he's going to get the Ozempic, he's going to get the drugs that just melt your fat away, and then he's going to claim he was a good boy and he's just been disciplined. There's no way he's going to give up his favorite pastime, drinking, to go on keto. I just don't see it happening.
This will kind of be my last go at it. From what I found, doing some weightlifting will.
He's like 45. It's his last chance. It's his last chance.
Turbocharge it.
It's going to be my year. 2026, 2027. It's going to be my year. Beach bod. He's going to be ready by summer. He's got 1 month to get ready.
I only really have these adjustable barbells, but it seems like we'll be all right. And once my knee is better, I can do more cardio. I've got this bench.
He has a pool. He has a pool. He's got a bust. Like, I can understand not running or not walking if you've got a busted knee. This man owns a pool. Just swim, motherfucker. It's summer. What's the point? Like, it's summer and he's got the pool covered. He's got a pool with a slide. Just swim. It's like, it's so crazy. Like, it is actually stud locking me right now, because like he has hermit crabs doing like hamster wheels. So the hermit crabs are using the treadmill. He's got dogs swimming. He's got fish swimming as well. Like, all the animals in his house are doing what he needs to do. They're living his best life. The animals of his house is living his best life. And the animal in his house, the bull, is also doing his best wife.
And those barbells, I think that's all I'm going to need. And it's been interesting so far. Some of the biggest concerns people had about it.
The biggest concern.
It really hasn't happened yet, but it's early. The hardest part for me so far is just keeping up with water. Keeping up with the amount of water I'm supposed to be drinking every day. It's about 150 to 170 ounces.
How much water is this? 160 ounces? 160 ounces into what? I guess liters. I don't know what the fucking ounce is. It's like 5 liters of water. That's not hard to do. I think I've had like a liter or two of soda water. I've been doing this show today. It's like 10 pints. I mean, he drinks 10 pints on the regular. He should be experienced doing this. I'm so mad. I'm so mad unironically. He's like complaining about having to drink water. Oh my goodness, the hardest thing, you guys. This is so hard. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't do it. It's too hard to lose weight. I gotta drink. Oh no, it's happening again. Oh, you don't know what I'm going through. I have to drink all this water.
That's been
how
more
will he
difficult
manage?
than
Sitting down and drinking 4 liters of water a day. How's he gonna fucking? I don't know.
cutting carbs.
He's gonna have to get like a catheter attached to his like bed or something.
Cutting carbs are, it's a thing.
Oh, he's back in the cut chair. This is his favorite space in the house.
It's
This is where he
obviously
sleeps.
the core tenet of keto and getting your body into ketosis. I don't know. We're
You're inside, Jeremy. Take off the hat. Take it off, coward. Do it.
gonna see how it shakes out. So here's my plan so far. Maybe if you've done keto before, let me know. I started with a very simple meal plan, something that.
Oh my goodness, I love drinking water. By the way, I actually unironically drink water so much.
I knew I could stick to.
Very bold statement I'm making. I know.
Right. So, bacon and eggs for breakfast, protein shake for lunch.
Wait, the protein shake for lunch, isn't it not keto though? Because most most protein is like whey protein, which I believe counts as a carb, doesn't it? And I guess you can I guess you can buy keto protein powder, but like the idea that this is going to satiate this man is just going to just drink a protein shake for lunch. I don't think so, bro. It's going to be like those Krusty brand milkshakes that Krusty was drinking, where he's like the weight loss milkshakes that made him gain like 500 pounds.
And like a steak or burgers or chicken or
And like
something.
this is going to destroy his organs, by the way. Like keto is not really a healthy lifestyle.
Some high level of protein for dinner. Try to have dinner like around 4 o'clock. I got the electrolyte stuff, sugar-free electrolyte powder. I bought the fiber pills because everyone said that there's an unintended, your body doesn't, it takes a while for your body to adjust.
There's the shit segment for today.
And, 43, it's obviously 10 years, 15 years past time when I should have taken this stuff more seriously. I'm definitely...
He's only 15 years late. Just 2 more weeks, trust the plan, beach body. He's going to be like the end of July. It's going to be just right.
Down from my fattest. When I got back from Hawaii, I was probably the biggest I've ever been. And I'm down 40 pounds from that. But I have...
What is this like Harry Potter music that's playing now in this like... It's so weird the choice of music he's got for these.
Another 100 to lose. And I just keep plateauing at like kind of the same levels. And for a long time, I've been able to carry the weight because I'm 6'5", almost 6'6". And so, I don't look the same as people who maybe weigh much less than me.
I mean, you guys could never tell he was overweight, okay? Because he's just so tall. Like, this like shocks me, okay? I wasn't just like, he's like, I just carry the weight better. You just don't know. Nobody can tell. Oh my goodness.
But with my knee, having a problem with my knee, it was a bit of a reality.
The soundtrack is Lord of the Onion Rings. Okay, that's good.
Check. It was a bit of a, oh yeah, dude, like you're carrying around extra 100, 125 pounds. Things are going to start going wrong. Your knees, your back. And I've been having some small problems with that.
My knees, my back, my pussy, and my crack.
But never anything
He wanted to
really
say that,
enough to get me to take it seriously. And so hopefully I'll be able to stick to this.
How long do you think he's going to be before he just completely backs out of this? This man couldn't give up Twitter. He couldn't stay off Twitter. And he thinks he's going to have a completely lifestyle change of a diet. Because it's not just you don't go on a diet, you have a diet. You have to make a lifestyle change for your entire fucking life. How long is this going to last? There's no way. He's going to be like one of those people that's like keto 3 days a week and then like drinking 4 days a week. But that doesn't actually work because I think it takes days to actually get into the ketosis state.
I've tried paleo, and I always fall off the way.
I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Like, okay, you didn't try fucking paleo. You just ate a bunch of meat and just didn't change his lifestyle whatsoever. He's just like, I get to eat steak again. Great.
Again, like after a week or two.
Like the gout is going to be activated by all the red meat. His kidneys are probably going to get like collapsed from all the fucking proteins.
And so this will be a real test here to commit. 2 days in, like today, I was feeling kind of lightheaded this afternoon. It's probably going to, I probably didn't eat enough for breakfast. I don't know. I definitely need to I'm never going to get shredded. That's not my goal. I've never been that body type ever. But, it'd be nice to not have a massive coronary before I'm 50. And
that would be nice. Unfortunately, that's what's going to happen.
I think the important thing is trying to find something that you can actually stick to, find something that, you can stick to for life, so to speak.
He's got to find something that works. Just try fork put downs. That's all you need to do. Fork put downs, Jeremy. Stop it.
And the keto people I talk to, they have their days off, they have their days on. There's a definite penalty if you cheat. Your body will react very poorly. I'm using a couple of apps to track my progress. And I don't think I'll be doing a ton of updates on that. Maybe
it's not gonna happen. Like, yeah, I got apps. It's gonna work, Morty. We got the apps.
Major milestones. If I'm down 20, 40, 50, we'll talk about that. But this channel's not.
This man could take a shit and lose 50 pounds. What are you talking about?
Going to be about my weight loss.
Like, let's say he actually. So if you go into keto, as I understand it, like the first week or something, you lose a lot of weight because all your water weight drains out of your body or something. So he'll probably get 30 pounds water weight reduction in the first week. And then he'll think that he's actually lost 30 pounds. He'll claim victory, have one celebratory, flagon of rum. And then it's going to gain it all back. He's going to gain it all back. As soon as he has that taste of alcohol, the ability not to eat is going to be completely removed. He's going to lose all impulse control. He's just going to gain it all back. I guarantee you he gains weight from this. I'll take a bet on this actually. I hope his diet failure further demoralizes him. We can only hope. We can only hope. We've got a lot of followers on Kick today. Thank you very much.
But I've really tried to avoid shortcuts, but also I've done nothing. So
I've done nothing and I'm all out of ideas. I'm trying to avoid shortcuts by doing nothing. Congratulations. I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, that is one way to avoid a shortcut, just by doing nothing, I suppose.
At this point, it's better to take a shortcut than not go anywhere. And
hold on, guys. I gotta be right back. All right. Quick intermission. All right. I'll be right back.
Did you hear me? It is tax-free. My Zannies, my hookers, my super chats too. Hit that button, cause every single super chat I got it tax-free. Tax-free. Take out your pill bottle, shake your pills, shake your pills, because it's gonna be tax-free. 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 Tell your wickers that we got it. Tax-free in my little tin shack. Cats flying in tornadoes. Gun flopping up and down. Let's get the guns out. Gun, 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 gun. Shake it around when it's tax-free. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. It's a tip, so it's tax-free. But wiggle. You best not fold the bullshit, because these super chats, they all tax-free. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yo, Faith, don't make me say it. Squeeze. Child support, Faith, it's tax-free. Compass Sneed, cause it's tax-free. That's right, bitch. Now kiss my Gucci hat. I said kiss it. It's authentic, bitch. It's time to gun out. Shake your gun like you mean it. Squeeze.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that interruption. All right, let's continue with the vlog. We're going to hear more about how the keto is going to be doing everything for him.
My last ditch thing before I go to pharmaceuticals, and so I'm really committed to.
So if this doesn't work, he's just going to straight up go to the doctor and ask for drugs, which I think was the plan all along. FF 9000 gifted a hype.
Plus, it's really expensive. But yeah, my knee injury, put kind of things in perspective where it's like, okay, dude, you're being hard on your body, my feet, stuff like that, all that's getting punished. And then more than just the keto, I need to be more active. It's very
the hardest working feet in the galaxy, Jeremy's feet.
Easy for me to, when I track steps, I could go an entire day and only have 1,500 steps.
Now that's a bold-faced lie, because this man said that he did 300 steps a day. So he's lying by 5 times. But this is the thing, is that fat people lie about how much they eat. Gamblers lie about how much they spend. And Jeremy lies about how much he walks. This is, no, you claimed you walked 300 to 600 steps a day. And now it's up to 1,500 magically. I don't believe that for a second, Jeremy. I don't believe that. Amateurant with a 2 says the only way he's losing weight is going 6 feet under. That's what I was going to make that joke later when he says he's going to try and lose 40 pounds. I think he could lose 400 pounds by the end of summer, but that's probably the only way it's going to happen.
You know, I wake up, I come down to my office, I work for 8 to 10 hours, I eat dinner, I sit down on the couch. And that's something that is obviously not okay, a sedentary lifestyle. But in the past, I've kind of...
Imagine mowing a walking track and then complaining that he has no walking in his life.
Jumped in with both feet, and then that's usually when it fails.
Why don't you jump into the pool with both feet and take a swim?
So I'm going to try to just be like, all right, give me like 3 weeks on keto alone. Just get that handled.
3 more weeks.
Go through all the side effects and all the stuff that people talk about, keto flu, all this kind of stuff, and then worry about starting to work out. Like once I have my calories and carbs under control, then I'll start working out. I'll probably
swimming is fun. And ironically, I love swimming so much.
Sooner than that, but you know, right now I just want to focus on getting 150 ounces of water and, you know, not getting dehydrated and seeing if I can just make it through the day without carbs.
This is the ultimate challenge in this man's life. Is he's trying to drink 4 liters of water. Just get 2 milk jugs and fill them full of water, and then just make sure they're finished by the end of the day. And then eat meat. Can we get some prayers on the chat for Jeremy? He has to eat meat all day, bacon and eggs for breakfast, and then drink 4 liters a day while he's sitting in his chair, stealing people's content and stealing their videos and re-uploading them. Oh my goodness. All he wanted to do was play video games, but the woke left forced him into this lifestyle. He never asked for this. I never asked for this giant house I'm paying $10,000 a month mortgage for. I never asked for this $7,000 dog ramp. I never asked for this $7,000 treadmill.
And with very few carbs. And
Most depressed person ever.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of success stories, but I think ultimately, you know, I can see the comments now. Oh, you should do.
You know what's really frustrating to me personally is that there is a keto success story on my timeline. I met this person a long time ago when I was on holiday. They're an American. I just saw them on holiday, hang out with them at like the club or whatever, and they were really overweight. And they were doing all these like kind of joke diets and things. And they got into multi-level marketing and they started selling this multi-level marketing keto thing. And they actually did lose a lot of weight. But more frustratingly, they made a bunch of fucking money on this. And it is just like Herbalife, whatever, multi-level marketing shit. But now they're actually like kind of rich and thin. And it's very frustrating to see that they succeeded in that garbage by selling this schlop to other fat people. But I mean, it did work for them. So I guess congratulations.
Or you should do this, you should do that. If it works for you, then it's
they're also a Disney adults as well, by the way. So it's like the worst person you know is succeeding. It's very frustrating.
The program. And I've tried a lot of things. You know, I got inspired when I was going to do the boxing match, and I got down probably 20 pounds less than what I am right now.
You can take a shit and lose 20 pounds.
And once that guy backed out and he didn't want to do it anymore, I lost my motivation, got off the wagon. And, you know, in general, I don't really eat that unhealthy.
It's just really slop if it works. Well, I mean, multi-level marketing is slop. You can lose weight with keto, but it's very hard to keep weight off with keto because ultimately for every diet, you have to make a lifestyle change. But it was like selling those like advanced ketosis milkshake things. Like, who knows? She was also really frustrated. Like she's like a really, I guess she's an industrious woman. So congratulations to her. She was selling like these, like, I remember when COVID started, she started selling like Disney masks. It was literally just masks with fucking Mickey Mouse on them, which had to be like a copyright infringement or something. But she's like a successful Jeremy. It's kind of crazy.
I'm living the life of
she's
a sloth,
living his life.
And so I have to find a way to get more active.
Sloths actually swim too. Jeremy could try that.
You know, stick to something. I know a lot of people talk about, oh, the weight will just fall off, this and the other thing. Well, I also don't want to end up like,
yeah, the weight is just gonna fall off. This is like the women that go to the gym and like they're like, well, I don't want to get too muscular. Like people just go to the gym. They're just like, oopsie daisies, I'm too buff now. It just doesn't happen, Jeremy. Come on now.
I want to replace it with something with muscle. And so
this is true. You could actually lose weight if he just that's all he needs to do is stop drinking his calories, and he would unironically lose a lot of weight, because it's very difficult to maintain this type of body, this type of weight, unless you are drinking. Like if he just switched out soda and alcohol, he would immediately lose probably half of his weight. I mean, obviously not immediately. It would be at a rate of, equal to what he was eating. But there you go. SB Spellers with a goal. 5 for the goal. We hit the goal. So I'm now committed to making the Disney vlog. So there will be a members only video coming up in the next week or two where I'm at Disneyland. So, I mean, I don't know who suffered more than me or Jeremy. I have to go to Disneyland in the sun. He has to eat meat and drink water.
Working out will definitely be an important part of this, but I'm hoping that you guys will continue to.
I'm being taken to Disneyland against my will. I'm being forced to, unironically.
Hold me accountable and keep,
I don't like
ask me questions about it, because I
mean, I like rides. I just don't like standing in line.
An accountability buddy, which like Melanie is for me, is clutch, but to have like 1,000 of them, probably even better. And I'm hoping that it will inspire some people too. Like I'm hoping I can get through this journey and at least get back down to,
Jeremy's gonna be. He actually. The thing is, I think he believes this. I think he can change. He believes that he can change. He can get thin. He can get fit. He can get muscular, and then he's going to inspire people to make change in their own lives.
Slightly obese instead of morbidly obese, and hopefully some of my viewers.
How do people subbed on Kick watch your members only scams? I don't know. It's a great question. I'll figure it out.
I know who struggle with health. If I can do it, anyone can do it. But I'm sounding all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on day one right now. I had steak last night. I'm gonna have steak tonight. I look forward to dinner all day long, and it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. But hopefully, we'll be doing a vlog in 6 months, and I'll be like, "Hey, I'm down 40 pounds, 30 pounds."
All right. What is 6 months from now? Like Christmas? So the Christmas vlog, we're gonna see like buff Jeremy Santa Claus. We're looking forward to that.
And hopefully, people start to see it. I don't know, but I'm out of time. I'm out of time before I probably have other major problems. And so
your knee just exploded. What do you mean? You're already in the depths of the problems.
That's a different level of commitment.
Like this man can't sleep. This man can't shit. He can't walk. And he's like, well, I've only got a couple of weeks left before I have no problems left. Time's up, Jeremy.
I don't really want to be one of those people that, has a massive coronary and then figures it out and then gets in shape.
No, if you have a massive coronary, you'll be dead because your wife can't carry you to the car to take you to the hospital.
And I'm probably out of time to keep floating by before, my knees start getting more problems or my back starts getting more problems or, whatever the case may be. And so it's a combination, obviously, of keto and then cutting alcohol. And
just cut the alcohol.
Cutting the boosting won't be hard. It's the same thing.
Jeremy, come on now. The cutting the alcohol, that's not going to be. I just cut alcohol like easily. I'm just going to go cold turkey again. He's doing it. He said it. He's going cold turkey for the 5th time. This man couldn't even go cold turkey on Twitter. On Twitter, for God's sake.
Get used to, find your habit and just lock in. I have a very addictive personality. And so I'm hoping that I get addicted to the results. And you get kind of that rush after you do something for a week or two. When I started intermittent fasting, lose 3 pounds, 4 pounds. And it was like, yes, let's go. I want to push myself even harder. I'm hoping that this does that for me too. So should be a fun journey. On Thursday's vlog, I'm going to have something special for you.
I'm really looking. That's tomorrow's vlog. I think we're going to there's no way of getting through all the Jeremy content tonight. I've got several more videos we have to go through. We'll at least check out the Terminally Online Return of the Mac and Cheese video. But then all this other stuff I might have to get to tomorrow.
We're going to actually leave the house, and we should have some cool footage for you on Thursday at 6 o'clock to go through. There'll be a little more of a recreational type vlog, but
is he did he actually go to a Renaissance fair? Is that what he's hinting at? I don't think so. I mean, I guess I'll be eating my words if he has actually been to the Renaissance fair, but it doesn't seem like it. If he's outside the Renaissance fair, like just at the gates or something, and then he's like, well, I'm not allowed to film inside, that'd be very funny as well.
I can't always just troll bait on every one of these. So I think you guys prefer the more personal, real ones as opposed.
I'm bleeding, making me the victor. The trolls are watching my content.
Opposed to just rage bait.
I mean, hey, look, I'm happy with this deal. Jeremy can keep putting out these videos and I'll keep reacting to them and laughing at him. And it's just a perfect ecosystem, right? There's no problem.
So yeah, so journey starts today. I suppose there won't be much of an update Thursday, but next week, Tuesday, I'll probably let you know how the first week went, what kind of side effects I had, what kind of struggles I had. And
what if he just straight up dies? I mean, obviously it'd be terrible because then the content would end. But that would be funny if you had like a massive renal failure just in the first week of trying something. Now, I think in one of the clips that I have, but I probably won't get to today, Jeremy talks about how he loves getting criticism and that he has to have people holding him accountable, and that like talking about this vlogging on his we're talking about his keto journey and his diet and everything it's a perfect way to keep him accountable. But like, and he's like, well, just leave me a comment saying I'm fat or something, like if he doesn't stick to his diet. But anytime you actually criticize him, you just get banned. So he's living in this complete fantasy world. I guess that's the only way he can live.
Hopefully I'll be able to report a little bit of weight loss, although it's only a week. So, you know, I'm gonna try to have manageable goals. So yeah, big change. And I'm hoping you guys will help hold me accountable. And
okay,
yeah.
There he goes. We got to hold him accountable.
So hope you guys have a good day, and you'll be seeing this Tuesday. It's Monday when I'm filming it, and then I will film Thursdays on Wednesday, and hope you like that one too. Hope you guys are enjoying the vlogs, and make sure you subscribe to the channel.
I am enjoying the vlogs, but not entirely the way that you're.
Let's get to 4,000, and we'll see you in the next one.
Tim Pool, what is he really like? All right, hold on a second. I have to be autistic about one more thing right here, okay? So Jeremy's vlog, his Tim Pool picture, look at this, okay? This is the stupidest holy thing. Oh my goodness. So what's happening here is he's got a picture of, so this is the vlog we've seen already. What does Tim Pool really like? First of all, nobody gives a shit. Second of all, he's got like the cracked face. The idea of the cracked face dynamic is that one side is the normal face and one side is like the evil face. But he's just put the crack down the middle of Tim Pool's face. Like, it's supposed to be like there's the angry face and like there's the scars and things, or like you know, like there's crying or something like that. Why is there a cracked face but the two faces are exactly the same? They're not even like a different color or something. Like, one's supposed to be blue, one's supposed to be red. You know, like it's like the one face is normal, the other face is like that. What the fuck was this edit? This thumbnail choice is ridiculous. There's nothing here. It's like I guarantee you what he did is he saw like a Netflix documentary where they have the cracked face or a true crime video, and he's like, oh, that cracked face, that's a good thing. But actually he's just like he is on real life, so therefore it makes sense, because the cracked face is his shattered fraction personality is exactly the same as his normal personality. Jesus Christ, what a stupid thumbnail. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's 5D chess, his normal face is fucked up face. That's very funny. All right. So we'll get to this one today. I think maybe this is the last one we're gonna do. Maybe we'll have time for one more.
Right,
this is I meant to watch this last week. So last time we talked about Jeremy, but this is a fantastic edit by Return of the Mac and Cheese. It's on Alyssa Clip's channel. Of course, you can find it on the Kiwi Farms, but the Kiwi Farms been a bit it's been going up and down recently because of the DDoS attacks and things like that. Terminally online weirdo, the quartering, exposes his own coffee grift and lives. So this is a well, let's just find out.
Today's vlog, we're going to talk a little bit about, I guess, my biggest lie that's been exposed.
Oh, by the way, I should just mention this before I forget. Somebody messaged me asking about where to find the Renaissance Fair video. I tried to respond to your email, but like it didn't deliver for some reason. I got like a no deliver notification. So if that person is watching and you're looking for the Renaissance Fair video, I believe either Return of the Mac and Cheese or Reed and Steel has a complete copy of it on their Odyssey. But if you search the Kiwi Farms, if it's up, you can probably find it. Otherwise, it's on Odyssey. So that's where you can get a copy for it.
Exposed by terminally online weirdos, and I guess I have to come clean. The internet is very, very interested in my coffee business. I don't know why. There's really nothing that interesting about it. It's really not unique. I know.
Yeah, it's not unique because there's a dozen of these like white label coffee companies. So that's true.
There's a lot of people that think it's
like, do you go place your bets now? Do you think Jeremy will admit that it's a white label company before the end of the year, or is he just going to go with this lie to his grave?
Unique. Think that it's, you know, the only, you know, that I run this business like, you know, I don't know, something different than any normal business.
We're different than everyone else who sells you coffee. So if you want to support an actual small business and not somebody just selling dropship stuff for free money, then check out Coffee Brand Coffee.
Okay. So this is from last year. That you can see by there's still Hannah Claire. She looks young, by the way. She looks very thin, very young. Maybe this is before the first baby. Not that she ever got fat, but like it's just very surprising. So Absurd Epstein file update. Trump and versus the Supreme Court. Confirming it's not drop shipped.
.com/rumble right now. It's important that people understand the basics of what words mean. The people that feel
it is important that people know the importance of what words mean. Jeremy, oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind at the moment. I'm going insane. But did Jeremy know what they mean? I don't think so.
Like I don't know, they've discovered something. Don't understand even the basics about business. It's embarrassing for them. One way you can do it
is it embarrassing, Jeremy? Or is it embarrassing for you because you've been lying about dropshipping for years and you just can't? And there would be nothing wrong really if he just admitted it was a dropship coffee. Honestly, I'd probably prefer his copy to be dropshipped because knowing that Jeremy didn't actually have a hand in it is a selling point.
Dropshipping. This is one of the common critiques. One of the dumbest criticisms of my business that's ever existed. There are companies all across this country, all across the world that sell a product, let you put your label on it, and then make some money. They make some money selling it to you. You make some money selling it to someone else. It's that simple.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
White labeling is
Just
not
lying
necessarily a
about
bad thing. It still could be a high quality product. There's another aspect to the coffee business. That is, you could build your own, you could have the coffee roaster in your garage. And there are people that do that, but nearly everybody that starts out the way I started out. It's how you start a business. So you find a facility that roasts coffee and you say, I'd like to buy coffee at wholesale. And they say, we would like.
It's very funny that there's also like an entire industry roasting Jeremy after all of his nonsense. Honestly, this came out of nowhere. And the Kino Casino kind of invented this entirely, this Jeremy A-logging. Nobody was interested in it. Jeremy was so boring. He got away with things for so long. And they did with iDubbbz as well, iDubbbz and Anissa. PvP has this eye for the ability to find out who is the funniest lolcows and then make it into an entire genre. But nobody cared about it until they went through it. And if he just ignored it for one more week, it all would have blown over.
To sell you that coffee.
He's just admitting to white labeling here.
Of course, I use a roastery to roast my beans. Of course, a partner roasts my beans.
So yeah, I bought a coffee.
His beans are getting roasted.
Company. I have big plans. Every one of my beans is from a different location on the planet. It's absolutely not. I have my own facility. If you get a chance this weekend, feel free to check out my coffee company. I did a little tour around.
I love these Jeremy versus Jeremys. It's so funny to see him just everything he said is entirely lies.
Coffee plant. This is my coffee. I don't think I can play the music, but these are, this is our stuff going.
Visited Coffee Brand Coffee HQ. More to come. Now, this is the Mill Creek Roasters, but he just got them to put on some Coffee Brand Coffee t-shirts. And he claims that this is evidence that his facility is all above par.
On live. Here you can see them unroasted beans, weighing them out. Here we're fulfilling orders. Here's the roaster in action, so you can look in and see where the
let's say so. 2 days after this stream, Twitter and Reddit users discovered the promotional video was filmed at Mill Creek Roasters Coffee in Salt Lake City, Utah, using their employees' facility and machinery. Got him, caught him. I mean, we knew this for a long time ago, but it is very funny to see Jeremy actually finally admit to this stuff. The end is Nia Beware with a 5 says, like he said, words have meanings, and he says partners, and they're not. Exactly. He just pays the money to do it. He just swipes. He's just a swiper. He swipes, they buy the coffee bags. He swipes, they roast the coffee. He swipes, they send it to get K-cupped. He swipes, they send it to Amazon. Then Amazon takes their cut and he makes less than $1 a bag. So at most, he's making a normal wage from this business career.
Beans are at. There's after roast. Where can I buy Mill Creek coffee? I have no idea. There's this.
You can see this hold on.
Where can I buy Mill Creek coffee?
You can see him smile
no idea.
Here. I'll go frame by frame. He knows he's been caught. It's he's trying to hide the smile, hiding the pain as well. Exposed. He always does this too. He gets really zesty and spicy. I don't know where you could buy Mill Creek coffee. It sounds ridiculous.
There's this small group of people that think they know where, they've got it all figured out where I get my coffee from. It's not like I went out and bought $1 million in machinery to roast my own beans. That's not how any of this works. But any idiot knows that. Ooh, exposed. A facility that does fulfillment for him occasionally on a certain roast is associated with him. And ooh, we got him.
Yeah, we got you. Just come out and just admit it, Jeremy. At the very least, I think people could respect you if you'd come clean on that one detail.
Think that I was in my garage roasting and doing it all myself? Of course not. Gotcha. You used a fulfillment center to ship. Name a single business that doesn't.
This is like literally the meme where the guy's got the like laughing face and the crying face in the background. Gotcha. I'm not mad, trolls. You think you're so smart. You can't find the coffee cabinet. Actually just seething.
I don't even understand. I don't understand these
tears,
people.
Jeremy.
This is not an own. Anybody who
yes, it is, because you're a liar.
Anything uses
like, do you guys think that Jeremy? I think he generally believes his lies. I think the fantasy world that he's created for himself, he does believe he's the good guy. He does believe he's doing everything above board, and he's not doing the things that he's claiming that, like, oh my goodness, the black people of Walmart are stealing the Skittles. But it's totally okay for me to steal people's content and re-upload it to my channel to make a couple $1,000s a month, maybe. I'm a good boy. It's not a crime when I do it because I'm based. Like, I think he does believe that.
The fulfillment center. They're like, I'm an internet autist. I don't have a job, but I figured out that you did a little fulfillment work for a guy.
Now, the thing, like, this is something that I see a lot, is that people claim that, like, internet autists and internet detectives don't have jobs, they don't have lives. The thing is, basically, everyone has a normal life. I would think that there's very few deranged people, actually, that are doing these sort of investigations, because you do need, like, a modicum of, like, intelligence to look up things on the internet. And for the people on, like, that are doing, like, really in-depth investigations, like the Kiwi farmers or, like, Luther Morgan and stuff, like Misty Mochi and, everyone, they're actually pretty smart. That's how they find these locations. That's how they get, like, this is entire fallacy that these people have nothing better to do, but they basically, like, people that just have normal jobs, maybe they work in tech or something, and, they get home and they're just, like, a little bit curious. It's like a puzzle. It's just like problem solving. It's like, it's fun to flex the old noggin, after hours and just, like, try and find out a mystery, especially when you're daring people to do it, because all of this is, like, predicated on the idea that you can't find the coffee company. Well, obviously they can, and they did. But, like, the idea that they're just, like, homeless or unemployed and they're just spending 12 hours a day research. No, they probably spend, like, 30 minutes Googling what you've said to verify whether it's true or not. And, like, maybe most people just don't give a shit and don't check because you're so boring. But then, like, some people that actually do take a couple of hours or, like, 30 minutes or something, they're just normal folk. And we know this because, like, you actually have seen, like, Kiwi farmers show up in real life, like the community college diversity group that went to the Minnesota trials, people like that. They're all just normal people. Now, are there some unhinged individuals? Sure, absolutely. There is in every community. But the majority is probably just normal folks. That's what I honestly believe. Like, I kind of joke around about being, like, some unhinged person or something, but I'm a pretty normal person too. I have a pretty boring life generally. And, when I'm not streaming, I just do normal things typically. I play a lot of video games though, so I do that.
I don't like on the internet. And, like, we were all laughing at them. It's coffee with the YouTuber's name behind it. He just said it's made in the same place as big companies. Lol. No, that's actually not what I said. I said fulfillment is done in the same place that does many fulfillment.
Epically own the trolls. They didn't use the right word.
And this may shock you, but people use fulfillment centers because they have economies of scale and they have all the shipping equipment.
Yeah, exactly. Why won't these autistic, obsessed hornets let me keep kicking their nest? It's just the shoveling the shit over the fence and the shit comes back. Like, what do you expect when thousands of people are seeing your nonsense? It only takes, like, a fraction of them. Like, this is kind of the idea I think that you had with, like, Chrissy Meyer as well. She was doing her thing where she was trying to outsmart the people in her chat. The idea that, like, in a group of 1 of 10 people, you'll be the smartest person is pretty unlikely. There's only a 10% chance, right? But then, like, if there's 100 people, you got a 1% chance. 1,000 people, a 1/10 of a chance, right? It's ridiculous. And if imagine you've got, like, 30,000 people that see your cringe nonsense. If even 1%, isn't that, like, what, 3,000 people? I'm not supposed to do math online because you always make mistakes. But, like, there's going to be just a group of people that are competent enough and, maybe aren't drunk enough to find out the truth.
They can ship it affordably, and they can, like, it's like people don't know anything how any business works. I mean, this is like our beans that our customers get. I know a lot of people that have been in my streams many times already know I sell coffee, but a lot of people don't know it's my own. We roast our own.
Roast.
Literally, any other YouTuber who's selling coffee does not.
Holy shit! Jeremy got a super chat. I didn't think that he got super chats. Okay, $5. That must be a big day for him.
Roast their own beans. Not to dump on
$10. What the heck? This is crazy. I've never seen this before on Jeremy's show. I guess it's because he's got his Brie Larson thing. And like all the things he criticizes people of, like these are unhinged, terminally aligned. Like how many videos of Brie Larson did he make? 182? Something like that?
YouTubers, coffee brands, but this is like, you know, we own the roasters. We have a massive roaster. We have all this stuff. So like, I do not drop ship. My stuff is all legit. It is, we have our own roasters. We have our own fulfillment. We have, I mean, everything we do, everything we control, everything. People don't all know this, but like we roast our own beans. We fulfill our own orders. We control the process from the beginning to the end. We roast our own beans. This isn't some drop shipping crap where they just stick their sticker on it. We roast our.
Now, Jeremy's actually been removing these videos, so it's really good that there's a copy of this by Return of the Mac and Cheese is one as well. Yeah, because I think Jeremy's been using the Generalizer to search for his own statements and then edit them out because a lot of his videos have been going offline.
Recently. Stuff. We fulfill our own orders. We have our own customer service.
Like, I think he removed every single live stream from his Quartering Live channel. Actually, in fact,
we have our own facility. We roast our stuff. We roast our coffee ourselves. We ship it ourselves. This is not a drop ship operation. Make sure to use code RUMBLE to save 10% off. And this goes directly towards, again, helping us build out our facilities. Most everyone is a drop ship coffee outlet. We are not. We are, you know, we.
Did you guys get your freeze-dried strawberries with a Mother's Day founder pack?
Own the equipment. We're buying more equipment. We're buying a piece of equipment right now to make our own coffee scrub. All everyone else's coffee on Rumble.
The coffee, like he actually said he was going to make like a beauty product, a coffee scrub. This never materialized, right? This is just completely fallacy. Is this Luke? Luke got away like a bandit, like it's crazy.
I believe.
All right, that was my bad. That was my bad. What happened there was I hit the back button on my mouse and I exited the fucking StreamYard. Whoopsie days. Anywho, let's continue.
Actually, we roast our own, we fulfill our own, we do our own customer service.
I should be back.
We put together 3 really cool bundles to help finance our new building that we're moving into, which I have a video of, I think, too now. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to work.
Yeah, big coffee gulp.
Yep, this is where we're moving. Oh, wow.
Oh.
This is Jeremy's factory. He owns the factory.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're like an actual operation.
Wait, who's that person in the corner there?
This is where we're moving. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're like
is that the guy that was? Oh no, you can't see anything.
Actual operation. We're not like some of these other guys who just drop ship stuff. My coffee company, Coffee Brand Coffee, I'm the only YouTuber coffee available on Amazon. Think about why that
What? I don't think so.
is. Because
they make more money by not distributing through Amazon because they take a 30% cut.
roast our own stuff.
And by the way, I don't believe that's true. It's just nobody cares to go through every single coffee on thing to find like the YouTuber coffee.
We pack our own stuff. We control the process. We're not some drop ship garbage. You guys probably already know this because you know who I am, but I have my own coffee company. We brew our own stuff. We're different than everybody else selling you coffee on YouTube because we actually brew our own stuff. We're not sticking a white label on somebody else. We pack our own orders. I do my own customer service. I make about $1 a box.
Like the idea that he's running this business and it's a big business, but he still has time to respond to every email. And he does do this, but you've seen this, I think, and Luther Morgan showed this and a few other people, maybe Brad Cool as well. Responding to his own customer like complaints is crazy because there's got to be so many. I mean, if you were selling any product, but of course he doesn't sell very much product at all. So therefore it's none. Just hire an admin person.
Takes their fees. But our coffee is absolutely delicious. This is all of our own blends. We roast our own stuff.
I don't understand why the internet has glommed onto this the way it does, but trying to understand the internet is stupid. The truth is, these people are dumb. This is like the dumbest thing, and they've really picked on it. People say, Jeremy, why don't you just sue them? It's not worth it.
Because truth is an absolute defense in defamation.
These people have nothing. I can't take it from them.
No, Jeremy, you can't afford a lawyer.
And there's no point.
The point is that you're seething.
The matter is, this is a very dedicated group of people with nothing better to do.
No, they've got better things to do. It's just they enjoy it. Like, I've got better things to do than play video games, but I enjoy playing video games. It doesn't make it a bad thing to do.
The biggest problem is the hypocrisy. These people don't care about...
Set the line!
Transparency. They don't care about the truth. They're not hurting me at all.
Hold on. They're dumb. Nice. Like, the idea that they're dumb when they've figured out every single detail you've been trying to hide is so funny.
Every time they do something stupid, I just turn it into more sales. They don't
Then
know.
why do you complain about it? Like, it's not a problem. Like, if Jeremy was like actually playing 4D chess, then he would just ignore this and continue to reap in the sales. Like, there's the one line from the God of War that everyone thinks is so like cool, and like, by the way, the God of War, probably could have come up with that myself. Sorry, not God of War, the Art of War, the Art of War, not God of War. That's something very different. The Art of War boils down to basically do sneaky shit. It's like, oh, I couldn't have figured this out myself. But like, one of the lines is like, when you're weak, look strong, and when you're strong, look weak. If Jeremy was truly in a strong position, he would be trying to look like he was failing. But obviously he's weak, and obviously he's broke, and obviously he's losing money. So he's trying to appear strong. It's very basic.
Anything about it. As you figured out by now, this video is bait for those idiots who are just helping me monetize this channel. They are furiously...
Okay, I agree to this proposition, Jeremy. We're allowed to watch your content and make fun of you, and you get to benefit the $20 you may be made off this video. I don't think so.
Trying to get some sort of information or get some sort of gotcha. Thanks for your help, morons. Keep tuning in. So there was a shipping label that was shown, okay? And so everyone thought, wow, this confirms that his coffee's drop shipped. Well, the fact of the matter is, all they found was a shipping label from the company that I use to put my coffee into K-Cups. That's it. I roast 900 pounds at a time for a specific run. I send it to somebody who has a...
He's roasting his own body weight at a time.
Professional K-Cup machine that puts it in the K-Cup and labels it and puts the boxes all together. That's it. That's the big exposed. I hope it was worth it, dorks. Yeah,
like, that's the thing is he's got this easy tell. He must be the biggest fucking mark. I mean, we know he's the biggest fucking mark in both sales and also like gambling, because we've seen his gambling results, and he just like keeps buying back in 20 times until he loses finally. And then he claims that he's like, oh, second place in the poker tournament. But yeah, he's got such a tell for being zesty when he's actually upset.
I pay somebody to put my coffee into K-Cups. And people say, but you were raising money to put your own K-Cup machine together. You were going to get your equipment. You're right.
If you were raising money for something and you didn't buy it, perhaps you spent that $80,000 on a Tesla Cybertruck. That's fraud, Jeremy. People are rightfully upset about that.
We did raise money for that. And we were going to buy a K-Cup machine. And the fact of the matter is, the machine itself,
Exactly. Where's the money?
Was only a small part of it. You have to pay somebody to come from
this is like Frogan with their lawsuit, where it's like, I'm going to be spending this money on lawsuit expenses and living costs.
Machines manufacturer, train your team, and then if it breaks, you know.
But I guarantee you that Jeremy's also commingling his money between his various business pursuits, which is a terrible idea. So he probably can justify spending the money, because he's like, well, I mean, I did spend the money on a Tesla Cybertruck, but I was also just going to pay off for this thing anyway, so I'll just use my money from this one. And everything, basically, he was like very successful in making money on YouTube based on just grifting the Brie Larson nonsense for years and years, and this woke liberal outrage, go woke, go broke thing. But the only reason he really was successful at that is because he wasn't edgy enough to get removed like everyone else that was actually much funnier than him. And also he was actively removing people as well. He was good at that. We have to give him credit for that. He made a lot of fucking money. And what has he done so far since then? Just wasted it all on these like terrible endeavors and $7,000 dog ramps that maybe you've seen use a couple times or will never see use again.
You have to know how to fix it. And we just decided, well, we don't really have the volume to justify spending $200,000 like buying the machine and then only running K-Cups for us. So then I went to my partners.
Next week, I'll give you a break on the coffee ads, but I'm really trying.
He did not, in fact, give us a break on the coffee ads.
I relaunched my company. I'm 100% owner of Coffee Brand Coffee. I'll keep it short. CBCAmazon.com is my coffee company. I own 100% of it. I absolutely know you're going to love this coffee. And it's my company, 100% my company.
So then I went
100%.
to my partners. And
what partners? Question mark.
I said, hey, why don't we sell K-Cup services, you know, to other people? Again, all things that a dropship coffee company could never do, by the way.
Why? Why can't you dropship something and then sell it to another company? There's no like, can Jeremy actually answer this question? There's no reason you couldn't do that. Now, of course, you would be losing money. There wouldn't be much of a profit. But hypothetically, why not? Why can't you drop ship 10,000 units and then sell them to 100 different companies? Like this is just a ridiculous claim. He just says these things.
And so that's something we've been exploring. But in the meantime, it just didn't make financial sense after we got all the extra costs after the machine. So it was the machine, then like some food grade air compressor machine, and then
exactly. This is the definition of dropship, selling services to another company. Like a lot of this shit on Amazon is dropshipped.
Training. Then if it breaks, who knows how you fix it?
And we're still strongly considering adding the K-Cup machine to our arsenal. Head on over to our K-Cup pre-order. Your participation in this K-Cup pre-order will allow us for the foreseeable future to expand our business and make K-Cup flavors. We'll have dozens of blends in K-Cups by this time next year. This is the initial, you are a founder, which is why I'm doing the founder's coin for this. Buying K-Cup machine, it's like the cost of a Subaru. So getting that ready to go and getting all the freshness and stuff done has been a bit of a logistical thing, but we got it handled. And I really, really, really hope that you'll all rally and help me get this done.
Is there going to be more K-Cup flavors? Yep. I bought my own K-Cup machine. It costs more than my car. But what that means is
What do you mean? You bought the K-Cup machine, it costs more than your car. Does he know he's lying here? Or does he just believe he did it? Like this, he believed this guy went through his trash. Because he always says these things like this guy went through my trash, I got it on camera. But it's an imaginary story that was based off a Twitter thing with Bearing. How does he just like lie so boldly? It really is perplexing to look at people like this.
to make all of my current coffee blends into K-Cups.
Give something a try. And you'll be supporting the channel. And I'll spend the money on putting it directly back into the company. Got my K-Cup machine on the way. I've got another dozen flavors of coffee, tea, and cocoa.
It's on the way. It's in the packaging. It's going to be there. It's on the truck.
Planned massive expansions for the holiday season. And haven't taken any money out of the company and don't plan.
He just forgets his lies and then stumbles all over. Well, I mean, that's what happens to every lie, is eventually you can't keep up with the lies. That's why it's best to just use the truth.
For a long time. And just wait till you get the new K-Cups in the new year. It's going to blow your mind. I just spent every penny that was in the Coffee Brand Coffee coffers went to this new K-Cup machine. So we're going to be able to offer all of our blends and K-Cups.
Offering the coffers to buy them?
Has Elon tweeted during any of this? When are you going to have an espresso cup? The other channel. Oh my God. I need a whole different machine for that.
What's more embarrassing, giving Jeremy $20 or loving Jeremy's channel?
Do you know how much it cost me to buy the K-Cup machine? Which, by
Zero.
the way, my Roastmaster. So, like, my Roastmaster fucking hates K-Cups. She hates K-Cups, and she doesn't want me to sell K-Cups. And I say, well, people want K-Cups, so I have to sell them. So I had to buy a K-Cup making machine, which is about $50,000. So I could offer all of my blends in K-Cup form. Well, here's the thing about the K-Cups. So a lot of people are asking about Coffee Brand Coffee.
This is a brutal video. Like, holy shit.
I bought a $50,000 K-Cup machine. That's promo code again is Raid Rhonda. I just built a brand new fulfillment center. We bought a K-Cup machine so we can do all of our flavors and K-Cups. Working really hard. And a lot of people don't know this, but like every coffee that is for sale here, I taste and I have input. Now we have a master roaster. Yeah, we had to get a food grade compressor to run the K-Cup machine.
Wait a second. The food grade compressor is why he didn't buy the K-Cup. Like, this man just lives in a complete fantasy world.
And that's been because of
unprecedented times.
I've been waiting forever for that. So, I need to push sales right now to get money. Because to buy the K-Cup machine, all this stuff costs money. I should sell my services as like extreme disaster backlash consulting. All right, listen, Bud Light.
Imagine hiring Jeremy. He can't even handle a disaster in his own pants. He can't even make it to a shitter in time. Do not shit himself. And you're going to hire him for disaster management?
Just, you and Bud Light and me, okay? I need to buy 2 new machines for my coffee company. A big K-Cup machine, which is very expensive, and you need a food grade air compressor. And then also a new machine to help me do some packaging. Now, if those arrived at my fulfillment center, say like, with the return address of just BL, I'll know, and then I'll give you some advice. How about that? But I also wanted to highlight this week that we bought a K-Cup machine. We make our own K-Cups. These are our own blends in the K-Cups. On a less light note, before I get on the topic, many of you know I have a coffee company. It's become a meme that, I annoy you with the ad reads for it. Well, what you might not know, is that we basically do everything from soup to nuts. We only rely on one outside vendor, really, and that is to take our coffee and put it into K-Cups. This K-Cup machine is highly specialized and they cost 50 grand or something like
this
that.
is 2025. So like he went from lying about having one the previous year, then the next year he doesn't have it, and then in 2026 he doesn't have it again.
And so it's always made more sense to just pay somebody else to do it. We send our coffee, they put it in the.
Oh no, wait, sorry. I remember this now. This is when he claimed that he was being canceled by the K-Cup company.
Cup for us, easy peasy. Well, as we had increased our volume, it appears maybe they did a little bit of digging. I don't know what the situation is, but
I guarantee you what happened is that Jeremy's terrible to do business with, and they're just like, all right, this is enough. Is enough. Stop it with your stupid little ideas. Just, we don't want your business, Jeremy. It's not because of politics.
Left us in a very bad situation. I don't know if it's because of my political views or what the situation is. So instead, we're just going to buy our own K-Cup machine. In order to finance that, I have put out 1,000 only of these Founders Vault packs that you will get. You will be the very first person to get our spring flavors, which are orange tangerine and cherry cordial. You will also get our only run of freeze-dried strawberries. You'll get our Founders coin, and you will get a hand-signed thank you letter and numbered from me. There's only 1,000 of these.
It's like out of breath. What's going on? Oh my god! I gotta get the freeze-dried strawberries. There's only 1,000 left. The Founders pack, $100 for a bag. Like, what is this? $100 for 2 bags of coffee, some strawberries, and a coin and a letter that Jeremy didn't even sign.
But I'm asking for your help, and
it's not orange, it's tangerine, but it's close enough.
And I will give you all this awesome stuff before anyone else can get it. And this is going towards our K-Cup machine.
It's like $50 bags of coffee.
We're expanding into Amazon and things like that. We can't have our entire business held hostage by one angry anti-Trump person. So if you get a chance,
it's not political coffee, by the way. He's not a political show. Jeremy isn't a political grifter. There's one anti-Trump person is holding everything hostage.
Leave a link in the description. Please help us out, and I would be eternally thankful. I'll be signing these thank you cards basically every night for the next week. The next topic.
Did he ever announce how much he sold? How many of those Founder packs? I guarantee you it wasn't the full 1,000. That'd be ridiculous. He probably sold like 20 of them. I think I remember hearing he took a loss on those.
I had. Sorry if I'm being distracted. I'm getting screwed over by the only supplier that you guys know that I have the coffee company, right? Like everyone knows that. It's like a meme how often I promote it. And I also promote Rumble's Coffee Company because they have like pea berry and protein stuff that I don't have. There's only one person.
This is just bad business sense. Like, even if you're promoting them because you don't have the mushroom coffee or the protein coffee, if people get a taste for that coffee, they're just going to buy that coffee. People are very loyal to the brands that they buy. It's actually so fascinating to know how much marketing people know about you, like real marketers, not like Jeremy's marketing, but like real honest to God marketers. They're so good, in fact, that they have to dumb themselves down because it scares people how much they know about you. And I've talked about this before in the past. But like a really funny example is that there was a woman that was pregnant. She didn't even know she was pregnant. Her family didn't know she was pregnant, but she started to change her buying habits because of this pregnancy. And they began to start sending her these like leaflets of information of things that pregnant women want to buy, like formula, like babies, diapers and things like that, baby products, cribs and things. And the father actually rang up and said like, look, my daughter's only like 18, 19, and you're sending her all these products, trying to convince her to get pregnant. And the thing is, she was already pregnant. And I think at that point she was hiding it. So it was kind of like this really funny thing with the marketing company knew just based on their habits, rather than even the father of the daughter that was indeed pregnant. And like what they'll do now with the marketing companies is that if they send you everything that you want, like if they send you just like a pamphlet with just the diapers and the milk and everything or whatever, the cribs, you'll get suspicious and it's like creepy. It's like Jesus Christ, how do they know about this? So what they'll do is they'll send out like marketing where it's like lawnmowers and diapers. And then you're like, oh, well, randomly, they just guessed that I needed diapers, so I'll get the diapers. Marketing companies are so intelligent. They know everything. But then you have people like Jeremy that thinks he's like an actual businessman.
That I rely on. Everything else is basically vertically integrated. And that is the person that takes the coffee that we brew and puts it in K-Cup packs. I suspect that they found out my political leanings because I happen to peruse their
page, and they're very leftoid.
Like, this is the only playbook that Jeremy has, is that I'm under attack for my political beliefs.
And they've basically left me high and dry on an order for like 20,000 K-Cups. The coffee in the K-Cups is ours, but we roast it and then we send it to this guy whose sole job is to put it in the K-Cups because it's like an $80,000 machine. So I've decided to buy my own K-Cup machine and put the entire thing on my credit card. So I put...
But here's the thing, is that I believe that Jeremy did put like the 300,000 on his credit card, the high finance loan. But what did he actually spend it on, though, if he didn't get the coffee company? Was it just more cars and bullshit, or more dog training equipment?
I'm gonna put $85,000 on my credit card to buy my own machine and food grade compressor, so that this can never ever happen again. I'm losing so much money because we just launched on Amazon and I'm out of stock of everything. You know, and in the past
this is actually a pretty good, like, actually this is a good theory. It's like scammers misspelling everything to attract idiots. Is Jeremy actually a genius? Is Jeremy playing 5D chess, where he dumbs himself down so much that the only people that watch his show are the people that will actually buy his coffee? That's actually genius. This is almost my headcanon. I just don't want to give Jeremy the W, though.
Raise money to buy other equipment that we needed to do. Now we need this other machine so that we can do not just the K-Cup, but creating the boxes and all this other kind of stuff. It absolutely sucks. So I'm dealing with that in the back. Sorry, in the screen behind. But I'm trying to raise the money to do it. So I put out our tangerine orange coffee, cherry
0 out of 5. Wait, is that 0 out of 5 stars? Seems about right.
Cordial, freeze dried strawberries, challenge coin, plus a free gift, plus a hand signed letter thanking you from me to help us raise the money to do it. If you want to go to coffeebrandcoffee.com and help us tell this dickwad we don't need you anymore, please do. I need to sell all 1,000 of them to pay for this stuff. We need more equipment than just the K-Cup machine, but what kind of credit line do you have?
How many bags of these freeze-dried strawberries do you think are rotting in his garage? I think he sold like 10 of these packs or something.
And that thing, my credit card actually has no limit. I've put like $300,000 on my credit card before.
I think that's not a good thing. Like, the bank is just like, yeah, sure, you can have as much money as you want at a 7% interest. I'm not sure that's the flex that he thinks it is. He's like, well, I'm such a baller. I got no limit on my credit card. No, it's because they know that you're just going to withdraw like as much money as possible, and they're going to have to be paying them through the nose. This is like the casino. They're like giving them unlimited credits. It's like, how much do you want to get off your credit card? How much can I have? It maybe is a good thing to have limits in life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
For all the stuff we sent to Amazon, that was like $75,000. And then this K-Cup, the rest of the K-Cup stuff we need is going to be $80,000. So it's all sitting on my credit card right now. So please pick up a Founders Vault pack today. Our facility will now just handle everything if we can sell that out. So yeah, I'd like to pay that off as quickly as possible. But I had to use my credit card because I'm like, I can't miss Mother's Day. Mother's Day is our biggest sale of the year. I don't know for a fact that it was politically related, but I don't want to smear them.
Guess, right.
If you pick up that Founders Vault pack, nobody else is touching anything from soup to nuts anymore. So that's the last piece we need.
Nobody's touching his nuts either. Amaranth with a $20. Let's fucking go. Hold on. We can play the whistle now. Here we go. Jer's business strategy is basically like Israel with the US, where there is blood and treasure is taken to give to Israel, and Israel sends no troops or money and gives false intel to the US to get more BS wars for Israel. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's a good analogy or not. Or I love Israel, okay, as long as the check clears, which it did. So thank you very much.
Actually, I'm working on a coffee scrub too for the ladies, and we have to buy a machine for that too.
Oh, a coffee scrub, like actual
for your face and feet and hands.
All
yeah.
right.
The machine
Very
for that,
nice.
which is also on a credit card, was $15,000. And now we just have to dial in the recipe with our coffee. So I hope people will go over to coffeebrandcoffee.com.
Oh, actually, sorry. Just talking about Israel for a second. This will be only a 1 hour segue. So I met my liberal friend who's very cringe recently. He was a sad boy. He was having a sad day. So I was like, you want to hang out? So we hung out. And he hates Israel, but he loves Palestine. Okay. And I was joking around with him about how, like, because Americans hate Israel so much that I'm starting to like it, just because I'm trying to be like contrarian. And then I was joking about small hats, and he's like, "What does that mean?" He actually didn't even know the term small hats. I had to explain it to him. But I'm down to my last N word on him. He said that if I say the N word one more time, our friendship is over. But then we were like drinking, and then I said it a bunch of times, but I think I got away with it.
right now.
Allegedly,
and
I mean, that's just...
and pick one of those founders packs up. It would mean the world to me. But yeah, please go over there and pick it up. I could use your help. I don't like begging, but it's great value. It's a little...
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's false. He loves to beg.
Well, you know, it's a little high price, but that's so we can buy the machinery. If I sell all 1,000 today, that pays for the K-Cup. Plus, you're going to love... Chat will tell you. You love the coffee. Love the idea, Jeremy. Yeah. So now, basically, now we're going to have... So I'm building a new office, which is what I was selling those Trump cookbooks for. So now we're going to have... I'm thinking about...
I like this. Social media told me to hate Israel, so I do. Like, he's very Twitch brains. So any of the opinions that Twitch likes and Hassan likes, that's kind of like his opinion too. You might say, why hang out with him? I like, he's an okay guy. He's just a little bit liberal. You know, don't hold it against him. He's okay.
Office bigger,
right?
So that I can just do everything myself.
It sounded like you said cookbooks.
Cookbooks. Well, whatever.
Is ninja a slur in Japan? Not really. Max certainly says it enough. I want to introduce him to Max because Max can't not say it, and it would be very funny. I remember like the first time I was in Japan. Well, I mean, not the first time, but the first time I was living in Japan around 2012, 2013. My friends from New Zealand visited us, and we were talking about living in the country because we were living in the countryside in Japan at that time. And I was saying, like, it's like crazy. Nobody understands English here. You can say whatever you want. You could shout out the N-word, and nobody would even bat an eye. And then my friend from New Zealand, he just straight up yelled it out at the top of his lungs. And I was like kind of shell shocked because I just wasn't prepared for it. It was very funny. He's just like a regular guy. He just like saw the opportunity and took it. But there's a lot of Japanese words sound like the N-word. Like there's nigata, or I think niga is actually bitter in Japanese, right? Niga, bitter.
Niigata.
No, niga.
Niigata.
No, not nigata, niga. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're moving on from this the bitter segment. Okay. Well, I'm just saying bitter in Japanese, guys. But like my other friend, my liberal friend, he even gets mad if I say niggardly because I would say that all the time because I knew it pissed him off. I'm also a very cheap person. Yeah, niggard always like run away as well. Yeah, that's true.
I call him. I know I talked a lot about.
Well, you can't ban me for saying Japanese words. You know, there's a lot of Korean words that sound like the N-word as well. So when African Americans go over to, or when the blacks go over to South Korea, and they say stuff, then there's a lot of triggered moments. It's pretty fun. There's actually compilations you can watch of that. It's very funny.
Leftoid tried to screw over my coffee company.
There's Nagiti as
and
well.
We made the decision last night after what I believe is a leftoid trying to screw us over on our packaging. We took out a lease. We are moving to a new 15,000 square foot facility. We have a K-Cup machine. We will be able to make Nespresso pods. We're going to be able to print our own book packaging and make our own coffee scrub. We invested every penny we ever made in Coffee Brand Coffee and then some. My hope is
that's not a good idea.
Give one of these 3 bundles a chance. This, if we can really move a lot of these, we have this dark roast, our 2 really good dark roasts, also with the freeze dried strawberries. Pick up a bundle today. You'll help us move into this new facility.
Was actually censored by someone? Is that actually Patrick Tomlinson's favorite cocktail, the Negroni? Negronis are delicious. I know a really good Negroni place in Osaka.
Roast even better coffee and lower our prices. We're hoping to lower our prices significantly too. Now, if you're in chat and somebody in chat, I'm going to say this right now, okay, because I like to call people out. Somebody just said half of this show is a shill for gay coffee. Wow. I have not.
They made the coffee gay. It's gay coffee. True. True. I mean, because Mill Creek coffee roasters were like making the coffee beans gay. They made it political, but half their show is shilling. It's so good. It's so funny.
Somebody just said half of this show is a shill for gay coffee.
Wow.
I have not mentioned coffee for 1 hour and 56 minutes.
Jeremy's got like a coffee timer. Time since last reset the clock to 0. He mentioned the coffee.
I made one mention of coffee, and it's because I need your help. So if you want to have a melty, that's I guess up to you. But if ever
oh, that clip is so funny. Base return of the mac and cheese.
Someone right now would go to coffeebrandcoffee.com and give my coffee a try.
I would be eternally thankful. At least check it out.
It's good coffee.
Yes.
Who's this gothic woman? She's like a gothic. She's a goth in like the Netflix adaptation of the Goths. Who's this Gothic TV?
It is good. Like it isn't like crap that comes from some warehouse that everyone like everyone else sells. Hater sale, promo code Rumble will give you 10% off the bundles. And then I think we have some of these vault packs left too, which you get our spring flavors before anyone else, and you also get a signed thank you letter from me, which I have now completed. Because
Has anyone seen Jeremy drink coffee? No, they have not. He only drinks energy drinks. He claims he drinks coffee every morning and he has to buy his own coffee, but it's a bold face lie. He doesn't drink it.
1,000 of them. These other bundles are to help us buy the scrub and to pay the rent on the new building. Well, right now I'm in the growth phase, so I'm trying to like.
I mean, he is growing, but not vertical growing and not vertical integration. It's horizontal growing.
You know, get out there, get a lot of people on subscriptions, and then work on my costs. So I talked about yesterday how I bought a K-Cup machine. Like that's going to lower my cost by $1 per box. That's like right back in my pocket. And I sell like 5,000 boxes a month, sometimes 10,000 boxes a month. So like, you know.
But he's making this claim for like years, but there's like he says like 10,000 boxes a month was his best sales ever. Like this is a clip from May 4th. Oh my goodness. May the 4th be with us. Star Wars. Let's fucking go. We love pop culture. But this is from last year, May 4th. And he's claiming like sometimes we sell 10,000, but then like 2 weeks ago or like the last 3 weeks, he said that like 10,000 boxes was his best month ever. Like there's not a single piece of truth in this entire thing.
That's right back to the bottom line.
They're happy to run with defamatory
Gothics
statements like some of these idiot YouTubers because it gets them clicks. And that's okay. Good for you. Now, at some point, the issue is they know it's not worth it for me. You know it's not worth it for me to file some sort of law.
This is the threat towards Camelot and Yellow Flash. It's like be ashamed if something happened to their lawsuit. It's not gonna fucking happen. Do it, Jeremy. Do it.
Lawsuit against you for defamation.
Like, this is unironically, I mentioned this last time as well. He's actually handing out blank checks and free W's to Camelot and Yellow Flash because I think Yellow Flash is like shitting on Jeremy on the daily. Oh, not the daily, sorry, the weekly. He does it on his Sunday show on Rumble where he can say the N-word quite a bit, more than I said on this stream. But Camelot was kind of like checked out of the Jeremy situation. Then he just like pulls him back in. And like, let's be honest, the Jeremy content is pretty easy if you're just reacting to things like I'm doing today. Like there's a lot of people doing really hard work, obviously. I'm not really one of them. I'll be honest, okay? But when you get brought back in with the name drop, it's just like, well, thank you. That'll be funding my dinners. That'll be funding my next racetrack driving. That'll be funding my next car. It's just, he's so dumb. Like, if you really want someone to suffer, if you really want someone not to succeed, just never talk to them and never mention them. That's the only way to do it. That's the only really winning the only winning move is not to play the game.
But at some point it's going to become worth it. Like this would not go well for them.
No, it's never going to become worth it.
I have partners.
He already claimed that he makes more money from the haters and also that the haters have no money, so he's got nothing to take. So when is it going to be worth it? The price of a lawyer doesn't go down. It's just going to go up.
That make my bags. I have partners that make my K-cups. I have partners that make my coffee, just like any normal business would run. There's literally nothing there. We roast our coffee with a partner. We send it to get put into K-cups because owning our own K-cup machine was cost prohibitive at the time. I mean, we run our coffee business just like any other coffee business you see on the shelves for the most part. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing there. These people are so stupid and so
there's nothing in the factory that Jeremy doesn't own. There's nothing here.
Angry.
As in, there's no coffee company. He just like, is it a company in the truest sense of the word? Yes, of course. Because you can operate a business just by drop selling or white labeling, which is exactly what he's doing.
Really stupid, which is very likely.
Yeah, it's our coffee business like it's our wife.
Or they are really dishonest. Some of these people are not stupid, and they purposely say things they know aren't true. Everybody knows that you're a hypocrite. Everybody knows that you're a loser.
Casino ran away for 3 weeks because Jeremy stopped mentioning them, felt it. I think what do you think the deepest law is on the casino's vacation? Is it just that Ashton has to have one vacation a month? Is that the deal that they have? Or is it that they're like, there's a conspiracy theory that Andy's on like his honeymoon or something, or maybe they're just taking a trip to Jamaica, or I don't know. Maybe they're actually making a Disney video as well. But I think they said that they wanted to go to Disneyland and do a Disney adult video. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're going to a documentary or something. What is your headcanon on that? I have no inside knowledge. I don't talk to them. Warski is getting. Didn't he already get married though? I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know that, but everyone's accusing him of being married now. They're accusing him of being an adult, which is crazy actually to think about it. Andy on this is my headcanon, is that Andy's on honeymoon. I think so too. It's either Andy's on honeymoon or that Ashton literally needs to take a vacation every other month. I mean, they may as well. They may as well. They're making money hand over fist. They definitely deserve it as well. So they may as well enjoy the fruits of their labor. It is crazy to me, though, that Jeremy talks about how he hasn't had to have a vacation. Like, Jeremy's wildly successful, and he hasn't been able to have a vacation for 10 years. And then he says that the casino's not successful and they make no money and they've got no viewers and it's all fake. But they're on vacation every other month. I'm pretty sure they've had like 6 months of vacations in the last year.
And when you do a long 2-hour stream reaction to this video, there's going to be a lot of people in your audience that see that too. So I'm looking forward to these people reacting to this video because, again, I have nothing to hide. But in the quartering extended universe, truth does not live. I'm monetizing them.
All right, then he's got no right to complain. He's got no right to ban people. He's got no right to do anything. $20 from Bussy Breaker. Apparently Ashton and Andy got married. They eloped. They're gay married. There you go. Got them, boys.
They're tuning into this, hoping to get another gotcha. There just isn't. There's nothing there.
Man, they're constantly hands out gotchas. Thank you very much, Jeremy. You gotta love him, honestly. Just for how much money he puts in our pockets.
But there's nothing there. And the hilarious part about all of it is that this will do nothing to dispel the defamatory statements or the libelous statements because they're not good people. They want you to think that they are operating on like truth and righteousness and that they're really going to get somebody who's been getting over on you. There isn't a single one of my customers that thinks I have an entire roasting facility sitting in my garage.
Such a wild statement. Spent years saying he had an entire, I never said I had it in my garage. Oh my gosh.
It's one of the weirdest, most pathetic, sad.
It's sad.
When you guys do this stuff, my partners laugh at you. These same people who have spent the last 4 months.
How much do you think Jeremy's partners laugh at him? Because Jeremy walks into your door and you just know that you're about to become, this is the best sign of successful business is that Jeremy becomes your customer because he just buys every premium product. And this man bought 3-4 3D printers and 7 cameras that he never used. It's ridiculous.
Ordering extended universe where they're the righteous ones are actually the villains in this story.
Oh, sorry, chat. I'm sorry. You guys are villains. You're all bad people. I hope you feel bad. Let me know if you feel bad in chat. Do you feel bad? You naughty, naughty chat people. You think you're the heroes, chat, but you're the villains of this story. Yeah, that's a normal statement to say.
They're very, very sad people. They're very, very empty inside, and it's really depressing. You know, when they react to this video and pretend that there's another kind of gotcha or something like that, there just isn't. These are real.
He literally admits everything. Everything people have been saying. This vlog is such a gift. It was such a present to the A-logs.
Financial hits that are tied to the defamatory statements. You see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going with this? There's nothing here. There's just nothing there's nothing to disclose.
This bee is very
These people are.
This bee is the bad guy. You think you're the good boy making honey? No, you're the bad bee.
Pathetic losers who lie to you for money. It's a total and complete blowout. Anybody who's talked shit about my coffee company is a moron. Buy cbc.com will take you directly to our Amazon store. Buy a bag to own the haters. I sure would love that.
This is you go into the IQ testing facility and they're like, have you talked shit about Coffee Brand Coffee? Yes. Sorry, 99. All right, guys. I have a lot more actually. We're only just I've got 4 more Jeremy I got 3 more Jeremy videos I got to go through. And also there's this update in the Lego story, but I've actually run out of time. We're out of time for today. So I'll have to do the show tomorrow, probably around the same time. Oh, look, Jeju Island Korean food tour. That actually looks really interesting. I love my food. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm really hungry right now. I've got this food waiting for me too. I was doing some very fat things last night. I was looking at restaurants in Tokyo, just looking at the menus. My girlfriend was laughing at me because I was just looking at the food. Right?
You're always hungry.
I know I'm always hungry. Anyway, but I do have to go. I'll see if there's anyone to stream right into. I'll play the outro. Well, it's just Lazy Shell's video. It's not really the outro. But it's just a great song. It's a banger. I didn't play at the beginning. So I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll cover this rest of this stuff. How about that? All right, guys. Have a good time. Thank you for all the support today. Fantastic, huge support. More than Jeremy could ever imagine. We'll be back tomorrow covering this, and then I'll be away for the weekend. All right, peace.
A bulletin from me to you, a bullhorn right out of the blue, a bullet right into your brain. In bullet points that will explain, I'm bulldozing the bullshit now. Those bullies say that I'm a cow. They're gonna find the bulwark raised. Best believe it's my final phase. Blue, the color of the sky today. Blue, the tears I'm gonna cry today. Blue, it's horrible to think about. Blue, it's terrible, it gives me gout. Blue, I'm miserable and I know why. Blue, it's visible that I might cry. Blue, impossible, you're true somehow. Blue, guess he's the bull and I'm the cow. Blue, oh Blue.
Curses! Spelt it again!